大きな木の上に腰掛けて飲みきれないほどのリンゴ酒を片手に持つんだ。
Nightbot is working. Nice. Hello. How's everyone doing today? I'm on. So. There we go. I'm gonna back to this chatting. There we go. Now it looks like I'm looking at you guys. No more chibi mima. For now, we'll see. I just wanted to like test out my PC-kun, see if it's like okay or not. Really sensitive. Jeez, ma. Make that Pepega meme now. That Pepega meme face. Yeah, so how's everyone doing? Today we're gonna be doing Anemo only. Anemo only goes to concert. I'm excited to see like what this like hype about of the storyline is. I heard it's pretty good, but I want to see. Like, I think it's. I hope it's pretty good. Everyone says it's good, so. Yeah, gonna do mock. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for the shirt. Hello. AQ was fun? Oh, what's the AQ? Divine Court in Order. Everyone's been saying it's kind of like Ace Attorney, so I'm interested in how that is. I'll be honest, I haven't played the Ace Attorney, so I don't really know what is about to happen. There's hardware bosses. It's funny because yesterday I was actually grinding bosses. Lynette. I haven't gotten her yet, even though she's like free. I was just waiting to stream, and then we can try to level her up. I actually don't know how much materials I've got for her. I don't know how many materials I've got for her. Yeah, if we drop frames, I might switch back to Chibi-kun, Chibi-chan, Chibi-seal, but for now you're getting 3D seal. Yeah, let's go. Oh, it's a while for me to load for some reason. Yeah, we got Venti here. Venti's gonna do all the work. Is game audio okay? Wait, I'm gonna turn down. Now let me know if audio is scuffed. My tiny brain couldn't find a girl. Ooh, okay, so it's like evidence stuff. Let's see. Move myself. Sorry. Let's see at end. You should build normal attack Shao trust. Been a while since Anemo only stream. Yeah, it's been a hot minute. Yeah. But I'm glad we got to do it. I'm gonna switch to party. I've been using this party a while. I'm gonna keep Venti just to cause yeah, he's gonna go to court for drinking too much. That's my like thing. You Shao. You Shao in a while. And I don't know how much combat we have to do, but I want to test out. Oh. And then Hazo actually can get an upgrade. He doesn't trust chat because of yesterday, yeah. Yeah, y'all have been very, you know, a little not trustworthy. Venti's party setup thingy is so cool. Yeah, it is. I really like the animation added. When you do co-op too, it's kind of cool because they also keep animation. I thought it was just going to be for like single. That's how they added. Yeah, I need you to. Oh no, I need to buy. Got Yelan. Hey, congrats! Yelan's so cool. I think you'll like her, and if you use her in the Abyss. Yelan is really nice. I'm glad you chose Yelan. Okay. Okay. And yeah. And we're gonna refine this. Refine. Now it's every 5.5 that he gets ER. I mean HP regen. So that's nice, I guess. Be enough. Did you guys get the achievement yet where like you ride the boat all the way to the end instead of jumping out. Yeah, I heard you get an achievement for that. I did that on my other account because I got bored waiting for the thing and I was just like, never gonna get in my. Yeah, there's an achievement for it. I think it's on. I need to navigating to. Is this Sumeru? Prelude. Oh, I have to go back to Sumeru before I. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, because they're gonna make you like travel. Wait, okay, I see. You should just know where your world quest. Shh. I feel like every streamer has like so many world quests. Oh wait, is this not voiced? Or did I turn down the voices? Wait. Did I turn down the voices by accident? Why is there no... I'm pretty sure it's voiced. Okay. Okay, how long is Paimon gonna talk? I'm just thinking that you might be the problem. Their most moves would definitely be voiced. Okay. No, I want to hear Dia. Okay, and I can't even like change the settings until and see boy. How's your days evening go for? It's been okay actually. It's been okay. I did some chores this morning. Vacuumed and everything, so it's good. It's been good. Who is this guy? He's so sus. He looks like he's from Fontaine though. With the outfit. No, I want to hear her voice. They were too shocked by my appearance, you know. God, it's the traveler. Traveler. Let me What matters in Sumeru, you approach the border with fun. Okay, let me Yeah, dialogue volume's all the way at 8. What's going on? Bruh. Why was it bugged? I swear to God. It must have been bugged. Let me just glide over there. Swear I heard voices on the part. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be voices. But it was like all the way at 8, so I don't know what happened. Hello, Ella, welcome, welcome. Hey, Shao. You guys hear that, right? Like the voices of... Oh? I heard voices on others? What? Maybe I just couldn't hear them? Maybe I'm going deaf. I'm blind, I'm deaf. Oh no, what's next? Yeah. Mima is turning old. Mima's actually like other streamers who did it. Is it just why? I'm just cursed. I'm just cursed, I guess. Scuff. I'll never escape the scuff. Seal of scuff. Where am I going? What's to the Maritime Harbor? One time. See? What's going on? Okay, wait, I'm gonna restart Genshin. I've heard and it's about what I imagined. I'm gonna restart Genshin after this. Bruh. Start by meeting the Hydro Archon.
Idea. Now you gave us loads of information, useful information.
I'll voice it.
Digging out the seven is probably still our best source for information at this point.
Journey is to find my sibling. Also to find the truth.
Yeah, the more we can learn, the better. So what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahida said that she has a very unique personality. Whatever that means. To learn about a nation's gods, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
I'm just sayuing all over Fontaine. I've used sayued a lot though. You ask me, it's tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly he was a pretty decent person. Yes, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. Thought he would at least fight a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist. Such a pity. Still, the story's TRG. Jerker. Excuse me. Can I help you two? Couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
Hi. We're Travelers Unifontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask you, but you seem pretty busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened. It's a case that we just heard a few days ago.
Really? Like a real trial? But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of story.
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? What you see in reality may be someone deliberately putting on an act, harboring ulterior motives. Oh my gosh. Whether something is true or simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that Fontaine Court of Justice is called Opera Epicles, more commonly known as the Opera House. These trials are a sort of opera.
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine's way of doing things, it's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same. Say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. As for your worries about whether the cases were treated with due reverence, we have absolutely just an Honorable Chief Justice Nouvier. As well as the Ocratrice oh no! Nisanik Danales Cardinal. A justice created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now. This is the nation of justice.
Ocatrice, is that some kind of machine too? I'm curious. We should check it out if we get the chance. Wait, I almost forgot to ask you your question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Furina practically lives there. Could definitely say it's her biggest passion. And I think that they mean that they wish to speak with the Archon personally. In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad bit more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available. Time slots? Wow. She's like an office lady. You gotta like book an appointment with her. Yeesh. You have a question? What's your question, Bones? Hello. Oh, I can't read that, unfortunately. So sorry. Ni hao. Konnichiwa. I don't know if that's Japanese or Chinese. Hello.
Huh?
I do apologize for the sudden
Oh my gosh.
Know your place.
Oh. Thank you for the sub. I don't know who just subbed. I'm like, you. Continue. Oh my gosh.
Huh? Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
No, Lady Furina seldom takes an interest in missions. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly. Oh. That's right, after all, she is the Archon. Oh, she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time. Okay, enough from her. You ever just look at the mirror and remember impersonating Paimon and just cringe into it? Yes. To be honest though, I kind of want to like perfect the Paimon voice impression, though.
Huh? First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before. Wait, Paimon gets it now. The Hydro Archon is kind of like a big celebrity here, right?
Yes, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot. Oh, and this is still Fontaine's Archon you're still talking about. To show some more respect. Oh yes, I guess I should at least try to be a little bit more respectful. Otherwise, I might get arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur Neuvier. Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful. Oh, up here to... These are the people of Fontaine really like the Hydro Archon. Here to revere her. Revere.
Alright, I think I get it. Thank you. At least we know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the... But who knows how long making an appointment will take. We'll have to take a look around the city in the meantime.
No, Paimon. If you were a smart person, you go book the appointment right now. You don't go looking around the city if you need an appointment.
Hey Theo, what are you looking over there for?
The girl over there. Standing alone for quite some time. That's okay. Thank you. Lynette.
Huh? Maybe something's the matter. Isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her.
Hello, Freddy. Welcome. No C5 Belluke. No! This is Anemo only, how dare. Okay, I don't know if you guys want me to continue to voice this or if you still want my annoying Paimon voice. I have to restart the game. Bye bye, Emyam. Thank you so much for dropping by. Good night. Sleep well. Actually, go get her. Stop. We got her. Lynette. Another person to our list. I'm actually going to level her up. See how far we can. You can also get some free wishes. Controller ASMR. A new animal character before Jade. Continue voicing? Okay. If I get tired halfway, I might have to switch back. I can continue voicing. Or can I ascend her? I think I can only ascend her up to 60.
思考スピード
Sag. No Ventis. I mean, no, Beanstalk. Oh. Okay, yeah. So I can only ascend her up to 60. Banana Man. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Do a 10 pull and you'll get Jean. Y'all said that yesterday I would get C5D Luke. I don't know, X to doubt. Okay. Yeah, so I need like more of these power. But I think she wants like EM, right? So I can give her my Iron Sting. What does she scale off of? She scale off of what's her abilities? Based on her max HP. Okay, why is she HP? Based on her max HP, blah 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 blah, HP, bruh. I don't think is there such thing as the HP sword? I don't think so. Okay, so I probably just want to keep Iron Sting for her now. And what artifacts are good for her? E? No healing either, so Sack Sword will work as well for her. Okay. I don't think I have Sack Sword. Only on R. One of the new ones? Okay, if we have time we'll go farm for her as well. The only HP sword is Nilu's. Nilu's is the 5-star I see.
Hello there. Excuse me, are you alright?
I'm fine. I don't know what she sounds like.
Okay then, we just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
So many things, actually. Yeah, I can do is keep my thoughts to myself. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play. Up that hill over there, see?
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
Maybe they're mermaids? Or a fantastical race from Fontaine? People call the waters around Fontaine a sea. Actually just an inland lake. And though I can't see the back hill clearly in my memories, it's now submerged. It's okay, welcome, welcome, cheese. And hello, hello, Kiyoshi, long time no see. Skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. Sun shone brightly on the sun of the sea. Now the water is gradually swallowing our mouth. It'll be long before it swallows. Oh, sheesh. Getting like philosophical with us. Girl, I did not sign up for this. Too early in the morning for this.
Sorry, Paimon doesn't really get what you mean.
Oh no, is that Lenny? Okay, how do I voice Lenny now? I don't believe we had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Oh, and you are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about her childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern. I don't think I changed any of their voices. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad. It's taking everything in my power not to spoil stuff.
Nice to meet you. Paimon Paimon, and this is Theo. We just arrived in Fontaine. We were just talking to your sister with the... Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Oh, really? You two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason.
Hardly anything left for me to say with you around, Paimon. Because you always steal my lines.
So that's how you think it is.
I also think my brother can be talkative at times. Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar. Hello, Rain. Welcome, welcome.
So what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories? That it won't be long before it engulfs you too?
That from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine. I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the... Oh, that's Linny. Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. No doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now. Oh, what's happening in Fontaine? Thanks for dropping by, Reem. Yeah, it's nice to see you. Where to begin? Put that question on hold for now. We still haven't formally greeted each other, have we?
Oh. Did all the instructions earlier not count?
Hello, Seal. Hello, Linny. Pleasure to meet you. Glares at Paimon. And hello, Paimon.
Hey, why did Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making. Remember, it might prove quite useful.
Well, alright then. But Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro Archon. Will you be able to show us the way?
You're going to see Lady Furina. Furina? Is it Furina? Problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Opera House later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things here. Please follow me. Sauce. Don't trust the magician. Trust the magician. You know that Paimon's voice gets higher and higher? Yeah! I don't know why, but it's interesting. Maybe it's a sign of like Paimon's changing. Paimon is becoming a different saucy person. You know, like take over. Oh yeah. But you said you were going to see Lady Furina. Well, it seems Lady Furina has come to see you. Ooh. Chloride. And the Shark Queen.
So she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glass in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu. I'm trying to like mimic her in the trailer.
Woo! Yeah! Woo! Woo! Lady Furina! Woo!
As you can see, 2 unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and his companions who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Woo! Yeah! Traveler! Woo! Casio! Woo! Is she talking about us?
Everybody here seems to be... I've heard long of the turmoil and chaos that you've caused in your wake as you visited other nations. welcome you nonetheless. No, I have come to receive you personally. Whoa. Was it like that in the trailer? Her eye? Whoa. Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can rest assured, I can clearly see your safety. Or seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. I will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my intelligent people always gather in. I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this. I think the Archon was enough.
At times, I still can't believe it. It feels like we've only been here for a few minutes. But the Hydro Archon's entrance is how should Paimon describe it? A little over the top. And Miss Hydro Archon, how did you know we were coming?
As I see, as Outlanders, you inevitably lack some of the basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities. You had best to stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you.
Well, talk about sounding high and mighty.
Bet she can't get over herself. Oh, what's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony isn't enough. What else should I say then?
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Wow, I didn't expect Lady Furina to be here. Surprise. Wait, does that mean that the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before? Hey, what's all this commotion? Oh, was that Lady Furina? Is there some kind of drama going on?
Oh, that's the blonde traveler. One all the stories of. Lady Furina came here to personally see them. Oh, I bet this is going to be the duel of the century.
I don't know how to make a French accent, I'm so sorry. Oh, I've got to see this. I knew Lady Furina would never disappoint. Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy, and despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all the rats. You may consider this my reward for all of you. I've determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and the traveler. Just as you were hoping to see.
Huh? Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
You know that the Looney Tunes character until the 80s were voiced to... Wanna do this for Genshin? Oh my gosh. Man, that's a lot of lines. Fighting gods? I've got a resume. Orange is like, nah. Oh wait, do we gotta beat up the small beans? I'm so confused. Why do we gotta beat up people? Are you not afraid? May I remind you that this is a duel against the divine? Oh my god, how do I voice her now? What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people? Oh my god, how do I make her sound like, you know, the ARA lady? Stand down, Chlorine. admire his bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. He is obviously a true warrior. Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel to not slake the thirst for excitement. Make her voice kind of British. She's right. Just a duel wouldn't have been all that interesting. Well, Ernest, the criminals are always requesting duels. They're getting quite old to tell the truth. You see, then as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind. A duel in court. Oh, right, now that is worth saying. Right, this is Fontaine after all. With such a grand opera house, it would be a pity not to use it.
Why do you think so much about the crowd's reaction? Seems you spent a little too much time in the opera.
Or reading too much. Maybe she's like Fischl 2.0, you know? Fischl 2.0. Can we get a lawyer in here? I would like a lawyer, please. I have the right for a lawyer and to remain silent. And I don't remember what the other stuff were. We literally just arrived here. Oh, we have a reason to put you on trial, isn't it? It's obvious, isn't it? According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted. Wait. According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violating this law, no? I'm on. Or did she just make up like that law? It's just like, yeah, Paimon is kind of weird. This flying little thing.
Huh? You call that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object? You
mean precisely. Now if you have no objections, then in the name of the Hydra Archon, I order your arrest. My apologies, Lady Furina. I didn't mean to spoil the fun, but if you allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying. Linny, my man. Linny, best boy. Yes, saving our butt.
You tell her, Lenny. It was not crazy. How could anyone call Paimon a flying object?
Wait, so maybe Paimon, just get down and start walking. Great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I permit you to object, but how do you plan to prove your claim? As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally shoulder the responsibility of saving. So with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone. Ooh. Whoa. Oh, that's so cool. Ta-da!
What's on Paimon's back? Hey, when did you do that?
Oh, when he patted you on the back. Oh! So technically, Paimon's become like a puppet. There, as you can clearly see, Paimon should be classified as well. Oh, a balloon. Not even a puppet. Something like a balloon. The rope has been in Traveler's hand all along. See it before. I can give you a 50% off deal if you give all your primos. Excuse me, sir. You call that magic? You've got to be joking. I thought it was pretty good. Nice one. I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Furina's charges no longer hold water. Amusing, very amusing, Lenny. Just the sort of expected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can be finally called complete.
Performance? You call this performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person. When there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, even the gods of other lands. Venti? I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance in the Opera House, Mr. Linney and Miss. That's enough for now. Toodaloo! You'll end up being in court for something else? Excuse me? Look out, Venti. Yeah, Furina is coming for you. Hello, Sunny! Welcome, welcome! Yeah, Focalor is coming for Venti. Like, no drinking for you. You're being arrested for drinking. And just like that,
She's gone. Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. Never even had a chance to ask her anything. Problem for the future.
bailing us out. Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was a little preparation. It would actually come in handy. So now you know what kind of god Lady Furina is. Be a bit confusing at times. And minable reason. Is she really that reasonable?
Anyway, Paimon has no idea you're a magician, Linny. Sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
I know a few simple tricks I use. That is my assistant.
It'll actually be my
first time performing on the most prestigious Fontaine, the Opera House.
But isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
There are no public trials being held. The Opera House holds a variety of other performances. For the people of Fontaine, the line between trial and a performance can be a little blurred. Performances, I would remiss to forego this opportunity gifted. I invite the two of you to free tickets! Free tickets, guys! Free show! Mother's always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't have anything to do right now, and we wanted to go to the Opera House anyways.
Delighted. Splendid! In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you the way. I'll just have something to take care of.
Is there any way we can help?
Really mean it? Then I'll take it up for you on this offer. Yo, watch Linny. He's gonna use us as like an assistant or like someone from the audience. He's gonna put us in a box and like do what fancy magicians do, you know? Like they like poke the box with like knives and stuff. Something like that, I don't know. This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people. Ooh, a bag.
Huh? What are you gonna use it for?
But then, you asked me about the prophecy, right? I'll start by telling you more about what that entails. Not sure where it began. Prophecy has been circulated in Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with a sin, no matter how the nation of justice holds trial, sin cannot be absolved. One day the water level in Fontaine rise, sinful slowly. And the people will be dissolved into waters. Only then will the sins of the people.
That's pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin? What's that supposed to mean?
Lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydra Archon's warning and ended a Celestia. Hello, Waf. Welcome, welcome. Here in Fontaine, this is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so we regard as
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what the sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore this prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all this time?
gosh, exactly what the people did at first, but in years the water levels are now the water is engulfing our memories. Long before it engulfs us. Places have already been completely submerged now, right beneath the sea. People carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as natural. Family and I think that the people of Fontaine would end up sentencing them to death. Oh. Hope that the people who reside near the waterfront started distributing. Oh. Hello, wow. Thank you so much for the sub. Started distributing magic pockets. Magical item, these pockets have an astonishing capability. Sure, they'll come in handy when people are in their belongings.
Oh, Paimon gets it. It's like preparing for a rainy day, but it's a little bit more than rain.
Prophecy is true. Is there no way to prevent the disaster? Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme. If to help, please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it regardless of what they say. Okay, guys. Make sure you gotta take this little magic pocket thing. Okay, I'm gonna actually stop talking. I'm gonna reset. Second. One second here. Me. Did you know Lynette's dollar store Yelan? If you hold her skill. Yeah, a little bit. Like, it doesn't last as long though. Go. Flashbang. Okay. Hopefully that resets the audio. Oh no. That sucks. Okay, people. Pick your bags. It's magical. Etienne! Bonjour! Bonjour, Etienne! Oh wait, no, I don't wanna... Okay. I don't wanna read this. I wanna talk to you, mister.
君はかの有名な金髪の旅人だったのか。気づかなくて失礼したよ。
I forgot to change to English.
マジックポケットか。
ポケットか。
用意周到なんだな。それじゃ受けと。
Okay. Magic pocket ka. Alrighty. Alright, sir. It's the Agrio. Agrio?
What's this? So you also believe in the prophecy.
Jeez, he sounds so mean.
Keep it. I won't have any use for it.
What? You mean you don't believe in the prophecy?
You don't believe in the prophecy?
No, I believe in the prophecy.
Nope. He's like, nope, I don't believe in that.
I also believe in another story.
Another story.
The story says that people once lived in the ocean.
So there were fish?
They were one with
Nice.
the ocean and couldn't live apart from it.
They're fish! Eesh!
But as time wore on, people desired to live on land and developed blood vessels, encapsulating the sea within their bodies. Thus could people set foot on land.
So like the Little Mermaid, basically. Guys, they're all mermaids.
If you ask me,
Secretly.
when the water rises and takes us all, it'll be like we're going home.
My dude? Let me just tell you now. You ain't going home. You drown. You became a human, so you drown in the water.
Oh, we hadn't heard that one.
Sorry, my dude.
But people can't live underwater.
Exactly.
They'll die. Yeah.
Exactly, sir.
All right, I'll take it. I get.
Yeah, you can't really be dissolved in water, my dude. That's so cute. I like the diving animation. You guys see the dog baguette? Galathé. Galathi.
Huh? I don't want that thing. Way I see it, if the prophecy's true, It's still gonna be a long time before the water can cover everything.
Girl, that's what they all say. You know when you gotta he's in denial, one of the 5 stages of grief. Yeah. Exactly. She is too. You know, guys, you gotta prepare for anything. Could flood one day and then have like droughts the next. Global warming's a thing, you know?
Life is all about living in the moment. What use is there in worrying about the future all the time? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Oh, she's like one of those people I see.
You should still take it.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that
Yeah, I'd really not want to move. You're one of those people. Okay, where are you, Lenny? Yeah, Lenny.
Oh, you already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. So, what did people have to say? I bet you heard some interesting opinions.
Interesting. No kidding.
Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
I feel like Lenny's like a prophet or something. Oh,
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last thing.
jeez.
I have
He's
the
like,
magic
yeah,
pockets made
prophecy.
by a
I heard
workshop
about
in
this
the court of
prophecy
Fontaine.
thing.
Since
And
we're out
it's
and
probably gonna
about, I
happen
was
in like 2
thinking
days'
about bringing
time.
him some more
You better
materials.
prepare.
So, you want to collect materials? Just tell us what the materials look like.
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some Romaritime
Maritime
flowers.
Or maritime. Where do I get those? Are the voices too loud?
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Let me know if they are loud enough. Change.
It seems we have to use Hydro to collect Romaritime flowers.
Ah! Okay, wait. I got an idea. Got an idea. Sorry, Hazo. Why Sayu comes in handy. Anywhere? Nice.
Make my escape.
Oh, that's kind of cool. They're like bubbling. Because they're made out of soap. Are you MVP for real? I think it's. Okay, let's go. That is so useful.
I'm out of here. Make my escape.
Especially when you want to like swirl stuff. I think she's like the only one that actually swirls like, if you think about it, like a good distance. Like Kazuha swirls within an AoE, but Sayu can kind of move around. Hey, best girl she
You
is.
made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler. I've also finished
Best
collecting
girl.
a few here.
My favorite girl, because she's literally the only healer.
Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
No way. I'm in power saving mode today.
What a mood.
Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
What a mood. When do you guys feel like you're in power saving mode? For me, I'm like when I wake up. I wake up for school. I feel like I'm in power saving mode. Wake up and be like, I don't want to do anything. Power saving mode. Or like, you know when you finish eating and you get like a food coma? Does Lynette roll DPS? I think she's a support.
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should get ready to head back to the court of Fontaine.
When the alarm goes off and your eyes are still droopy, yes.
So, we're going to the court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House?
Or you're having like a nice dream
Kinda wants a tour of Fontaine
and the alarm like
City and try.
ruins your dream and you're like, you wake up and you're like, and then you realize it's your alarm that's going off. You're in the middle of like a dream and then all of a sudden you just hear this weird tune
Wait,
going off like,
shh.
dun, dun, dun,
Have you
dun,
noticed
dun,
that person over there?
dun, dun, dun,
The
dun,
young girl.
dun, 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 dun.
notice anything?
She's obviously a thief.
How do you know,
Magicians
Lenny?
and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing. Watch her movements carefully.
Sus. Go after her.
Oh,
No, he stole from him.
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up.
Jeez,
You
is
two
there a
can
lot
ride the
of...
lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run. All right,
Okay. We're going to the elevator. Where's that again? The elevator? Yes. Where am I going in the elevator? Where am I supposed to go? Do I just... Okay. And... Lemon! Lemons! I'm so excited to see like Furina in the courtroom. Oh, that's nice of you, Banana Man. That's nice of you to drop by. Yeah, it can be like a little overwhelming when you watch like big streamers who have like a lot of viewers. You just see chat going by like super fast. You're like, oh.
Oh, look! Isn't that her?
Get ready to stop her. I'm making a rush. Let's go.
Oh no! Did you notice that?
Go, run, Paimon. You can fly. Job is to block the path.
You're right. She might also be.
Wait, but there's no sign of the thief.
Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Lenny caught the thief.
Go find Lenny.
Yeah.
Okay, Paimon.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh, do we gotta go back all the way down? Oh no. I was like, no.
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you
Oh,
enough.
so he did catch.
I didn't notice a thing earlier.
Le courtier.
Anyway, I should
Le
be going
courtier.
now. Thanks again.
Courtier, sir. Monsieur.
Were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground.
Oh.
By the
didn't
time I
catch her.
looked back, she was already gone.
I saw the general direction she went, but Lenny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was
Oh,
okay.
you clumsy boy.
Oh, did you get?
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all. In fact, it's feeling better
No,
already.
sir. No, twisted
If you
ankles
wanna play at
suck.
being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
You guys twisted your ankles? I used to
You're
twist my
right,
ankles
you're
so
right.
much when I was younger.
Sorry, Lynette.
And it sucks. It
I have to
sucks.
admit that the thief
It
was even
hurts.
more
You
skilled
get the
than I
pain.
had anticipated.
I don't know
But at
how.
least
I
we
don't
were
know
able
how
to
you're
get the
still
stolen
walking.
items back, so it wasn't a complete failure.
What a slippery little thief. Guess things turned out all right in the end, though.
French Venti just appeared in my head after I heard you use French accent.
All right,
Let's see, sorry,
let's
welcome,
put this
welcome.
little detour behind us.
Ciao! Comment ça va?
Wouldn't
Va
go
bien?
any faster.
Comme c'est comme ça? Ça va mal? Excited. Maybe I should relearn French again. And like spit some French at you guys, and you'll be like, I don't know what you're talking
We ride
about.
this thing to go into the city? What an ingenious way to get around.
I'm
People in
on.
Fontaine really know how to use water.
I'm on. I thought you already knew
This
what
is
this
an
was.
aquabus. It allows people to
What a-
travel
what a
between
bad
several
tour
key
guide.
locations around Fontaine.
Wee wee
It's pretty
baguette.
convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while. The scenery is always the same.
Oh, same, Lenny.
That's why it's better to travel with friends.
That's why, like,
So you mean it's
You guys
still
feel the same
boring,
way?
even when I'm riding with you?
oof.
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, well, you don't really talk that much. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real
Oof.
trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as
Bruh,
being
Linny,
at
no,
home.
no, stop talking, my dude. Stop
Whatever.
talking. Let's call new people. Yeah.
That's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
You guys feel like that too when you go on like a bus or something? Do you like riding with people or do you like riding by yourself? Charlotte. Like, do you like taking the bus with other people? Like people that you know, like your friends and stuff? Or do you like riding with It's like
What?
what?
Traveler! Paimon!
Oh, Charlotte. Why are you waving to her? She's right in front of you.
Oh, I never guessed I'd bump into you while riding the aqua bus. In the story of my life, this is big news.
Been a
What
while.
are you doing in Fontaine? I didn't hear anything about you paying us a visit. Yeah, it's quite the coincidence. But as travelers, we're always on the move.
Been a while since we see her. Saw her. What was it? Windbloom? Windbloom was that?
Though we still have no idea how the Hydro Archon knew about us. Oh,
Charlotte already knows all of these people.
Oh, no need for introductions, Paimon. I would recognize the great magician Linny and his assistant Lynette anywhere. I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who they were. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
I wonder why why
Nice to meet you.
Charlotte wears like
From
that
the Steambird,
monocle.
huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performances.
Oh, makes sense, yeah.
It's an honor to meet you.
Now that everyone knows each other, Fontaine suddenly doesn't feel like such an unfamiliar place. So,
And
what have you
Yanfei's
been up
eyes.
to lately,
Yeah!
Charlotte? Any big news?
Charlotte is like Yanfei and Yamiko like smashed together.
Not too much. When there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You can still manage.
She
to
looks
keep
like she's
readers'
a less
attention as
derpy
long as you
version
tell
of
things from a
Yanfei.
clever enough angle, even if it's the same old topics.
Less derpy version
For
of
example,
Yanfei. You know?
reporting on
Because
how
like
a scammer wants
Yanfei's
to
eyes
suck
look
vulnerable
really
girls
derpy.
into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days.
That's not really the kind of news you're after.
You're right. Seems you know me pretty well. What I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces that can shake the country. These smaller
Yanfei
stories
also
are
has,
a waste
yeah,
of my
she
talents.
does.
Oh, I just
White and
remembered.
pink and red.
I've been following a case lately. Well, a series of cases actually.
You mean the serial disappearances of young women case?
That's right. These stories are the talk of the town right now.
Women
and it's
disappearing,
probably the most
ayo.
mysterious case we've ever seen. If I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline story in the Steambird,
Oh, and she gets
when that
paid.
happens,
Woo!
I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered all kinds of materials.
She just needs to get
can't
paid.
wait for the truth to be
Help this girl
revealed.
get paid.
So, what is the serial disappearances of young
Ayo, ayo.
You mean the culprit hasn't been found? That's right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago.
Ayo.
And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappeared.
Was she drowned?
What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age, and that they've all vanished without a trace. But the scariest part is that to this day, none of the girls have
Maybe they just went to take a
Many
dive into the
suspects have been
sea. They
arrested over the
became
years in
Ariel.
connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen.
So you don't give kids diving licenses. There must be more than one criminal at work.
Yes, it's possible. But
Ah,
either
they just
way, I
became
believe that
Ariel. They
every
went back to the
case
sea,
has
you know.
some
Under the
precise truth
sea.
behind it, waiting to be
The
exposed.
sea. They wanted to hang out with what's that crab's
Yes,
guy name?
I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort
Think
of
about a team count with
explanation.
Yan.
I just
Yeah.
imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear.
I mean,
I'd
if
pay
it works,
any
then it
price
works,
to get
right?
her back, and then find a way to track down the culprit.
Yeah, you do that,
Please don't
Linny.
imagine that, Linny.
I'm not really good with team comms. But yeah, if it works, then I guess it works. Drive to the destination. I'm on. Ooh, see under the sea. Under the sea. Weather the weather. Something something. Take it for me. Ooh. This doesn't feel like as cinematic anymore. Because I've already explored most of Fontaine. Like I've unlocked most of the waypoints, so it's not as like cinematic. Not as like, ooh. Because I just watched The Little Mermaid the other day. Is there like a Little Mermaid 2 or something? I only watched The Little Mermaid. There's a 2.
Well,
I was like,
I really enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like this.
Little Mermaid was one of my favorites growing up.
The ride went by too quick.
Is it before? Before The
I
Little
literally
Mermaid?
get
Really?
to.
Oh.
I should get going before I'm late. Okay, Hyman hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte.
Oh, like how the story. Oh, that's kind of
Bye
cool.
now. Oh, be sure to
Where can I
stop
watch
by and
that?
see me at the Steambird when you have time.
Mom? Ayo?
What a tough job. Always
Oh, it's on
running
Disney
around
Plus.
and
Oh,
interviewing
okay, okay.
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides,
Sure, we wouldn't mind it.
Yo, I feel like these kids are rich, you know? They have a huge house. Good job. And now I've always wondered what that thing was. I always wondered what that thing was. Where are we going now? The city of rains and remembrance. Look at where Lenny is. Oh, why are you making us...
Wouldn't gliding be
Darling.
faster?
Oh, gliding is not faster. Rolling is the new thing.
this is our current abode.
Oh, it kind of sucks.
Ah, Fremine, your home.
Remini!
Where did everyone else go? I have some new friends that I would like to introduce.
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
Okay, so when I first heard Fremine's voice actor, I literally thought he sounded like Albedo. He sounds like Albedo.
I see. Everyone is getting busier now that Father will be returning soon. I suppose that can't be helped. Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine. He is a phenomenal diver.
Hello.
He literally sounds like Albedo. His voice is so deep for his design, true.
And this is the Traveler.
And then there's Lenny.
Very proud to have a diver as a brother, Lenny.
He sure seems to have a big family. The little doo-doo with the white and blue hair. Who's the
Lenny,
little dude?
Could you come here for a moment?
Congratulations, Sunny. Yeah, Yelan.
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me?
Remini. Remini. Sorry, you go ahead. Who's the white and blue hair dude? Oh!
Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Everything's not okay.
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Sorry for the interruption. Oh,
Sorry for-
before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able
Oh, he
to
has like
get
little
any, Fremine?
freckles.
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials. I was about to give them to you.
That's
like
our
a
friend.
Fredo.
Always quick with the underwater
Fredo.
work. All right, I'll take these to the workshop.
Fredo. His voice, right? His voice literally sounds like Albedo. But he has way better hair. Fremini has way better hair.
Looks like rain.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago?
Is it?
weather sure is weird.
Yep.
I'm
Damn.
afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in
Oh.
the Opera House, but don't worry, it'll clear up soon enough.
Oh, is it because Furina like controls it?
What's wrong, Fremine?
Feminine?
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe.
New
It said
VA?
that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine.
Ooh.
Though we
Oh,
don't
is
know
that the
where
one that's
dragon
like?
went,
That's the
every
one
time
that's
it
in the
weeps,
sea, right?
Skies will cloud up and pour out rain.
Oh, that's the one that was in the sea.
When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs. Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon!
Aww.
Don't cry!
That Hydro Dragon be the elemental dragon of... Yeah, it's the one that's like in the sea, right? That we see its bones and stuff.
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain wouldn't be very unusual. Let Paimon try something.
Let Paimon try some. Paimon, shout!
Hydro dragon, don't cry!
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know,
Aw.
you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of romanticism. Or could at
Yikes.
least play along.
Yeah, don't break Fremine's like poor
It might
heart.
be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon.
Jeez.
Perhaps
not a
it
good
can't
brother.
be comforted by the words of strangers.
He's like, yeah, Linny feels like that big brother, you know, like when it comes Christmas time, and the kids are like maybe like let's say like Fremine, he's about like 7 or 8, you know, and he still believes in Santa Claus. Linny feels like that kid who's like, yeah, Santa Claus isn't real. Hate to break it to you. he feels like that sibling.
It rained for longer than I suspected. Oh, it's already getting late.
You guys just stood outside in the rain.
Was
What are
there
you
something
doing?
you needed to do, Linny?
So weird.
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. I need to find a way to catch the last aqua bus of the day. On the day of the performance, just ride the aqua bus to the island of Aeneas. I'll
Yes.
have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the Opera House.
Sounds good. You go ahead, Linny.
Oh, are you leaving now?
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Oh, I get it. You feel nervous delivering the materials for the magic pockets, is that it? Perhaps we could trouble the traveler to help us take these materials to the Beaumont workshop and
Beaumont?
deliver them to the owner there?
Wow.
I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted, and the boss there tends
The
to be pretty
pronunciation of French,
talkative. Fremine has
words
always
is
been
really-
a little afraid of her.
No trouble at all. Don't worry, we're on the case.
Actually, Linny's voice actor.
Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm quite
Oh
useless
no,
when it
it's
comes to such
okay.
tasks.
It's okay, Fremine.
I'll think of a way to make it up to you.
Oh, it's okay, buddy.
No need.
Introvert for real. We love introvert. Are you guys like that too? Sometimes when you gotta do something, you're just like, so awkward. Meeting people and. I get you, Fremine. Got you. We're like buddies. And that's that. I just hate people in general.
Hello?
Makes sense.
Oh, hello there.
Ooh,
New customers?
it's a rip-off
Looking to
Kafka.
buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just looking for a chat with me.
Rip-off
No,
Kafka.
we're just here to deliver some materials.
Ah, these must be
See,
some magic
rip-off
pockets.
Kafka.
I could tell right away. I've already
He has,
made
like-
several orders worth now.
The rip-off Kafka has like the same hairstyle as Kafka and like glasses, but not really. He has like that, I don't know, the same kind of like suit.
No,
Of
no need.
Kafka.
They've already prepaid several batches worth.
As the forger
When they told
person
me what
thing.
they'd be using them for, I even offered them a discount.
Blacksmith. It's
But
kind of cool.
they insisted
I like
on
how
paying the full
all the
amount,
other
saying that I had a business to run.
regions,
It seems
the,
both their
the
hearts
blacksmith,
and
they're
their
all
pockets
male,
are
and
made of
then
gold.
you get Estelle.
Oh,
Estelle,
is Linny actually
who's
loaded?
female, which is kind of
I can't say for sure, but who knows? Maybe there's good money to be made
Buff
being a
man.
magician in Fontaine.
Hey, is this machine what you use to make stuff here? It looks really advanced.
Why use your hands when a machine can do the work?
Yo,
It would
same.
be a waste not to use the latest technology. And wasting is a kind of crime.
But where does a big machine like that
Yeah.
get power from?
Exactly. Oh, watermills maybe?
Well, it's a little complicated. I'm not sure I can put it in layman's terms for you. But basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by indemnitium. It's a type
Indemnitium.
of energy that's produced from trials.
Oh, what?
Huh? How can trials
Yeah, how can trials produce energy? That's kind of interesting. A bit-
Well, I'm not completely sure of all the details myself, but basically, when a trial is in session, the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale
Whoa!
belief in justice and converts it into energy to be used
Yo!
all around Fontaine.
Wait, that was like Frenchy French. Whoa, that pronunciation was on point. Yes! Finally, we got like some good like pronunciation.
So that's what its other function is? Paimon heard that the Oratrice was created by the Archon to make judgments. But Paimon still doesn't get it. How could something unreliable like people's beliefs be turned into a stable power source for these machines?
Venti and Nahida both said gods rely on belief to obtain power.
Oh yeah! So that
Oh,
means
right.
the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take
Duolingo
the energy
stream.
created by belief
French
and turn it
Duolingo
into
stream.
power for all of Fontaine, right?
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense. Besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy called pneumosia.
Oh,
It isn't
pneumosia.
produced by the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature.
Pneumosia.
Even now, it still cannot be widely used by civilians.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting.
For
the day
you.
away. Since you're already talking, I'm sure you.
For you sound like you need a
few
beat up.
words with me.
You need a pummeling,
You
a 1-2.
Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Confrérie of Cabriere by next month? Why are you hounding me now?
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running
Oh,
off
he's
by
like a
the end of
debt
this
collector.
month? I want 50%
No.
today. Wait, no? 7.
I got money. I'll give it to you.
Huh? You.
Seems business isn't
Beat 'em
so
up,
great
beat 'em
for the
up.
workshop.
On
We've
free
already
of who? I
finished
have
our
no
job and
idea.
delivered the materials. Maybe now's a good time to leave?
Sounds like an unusual case of someone owing somebody.
Hey, hold on.
Oh!
Before you go around trying to collect payments, why don't you settle your own debts first?
It's the kid. It's the kid.
If Confrérie of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation here?
Hey, yo.
Ah, you're from Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything we owe
Yeah,
next
why are
month.
you hounding us
Why are you
now?
hounding me now?
You're getting your own taste of your medicine.
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are
He's
the
like,
chances?
move. I need to see my traveler friend.
What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
Did we have a run into a lot of friends today?
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now, and honestly, things have been pretty boring. But it seems
I mean,
that
you guys are
fate
already
brought our paths
spamming
together
it.
today. Not only
Just
will
make
I
sure
have some
that
good
you don't
friends
get
here now,
bonked
the
by
ones who always seem to find trouble.
by
Either way you
Nightbot
look at
or
it,
Ash
seems things are
or
going to
Freddy.
get a lot more interesting now.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far. Right, Traveler?
I think we've already weathered enough storms for.
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy.
Like, aren't you kind of forgetting something?
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there?
He's like, you better stay where you are.
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your
Oh
friends?
no, don't provoke him, buddy.
Listen to me, boy. If you want Chamora, fine.
He's like, uh-oh.
And take it.
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said,
Hey, that's way over the line. All right, boys, let's see who has
Oh,
to pay
you're
up now.
a dumbass.
Can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our clients. You're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
Wait. So after this, does he go to court? Does he go to court and we gotta bail him out? Is that what's happening? Okay, sure.
I'm sure this won't take long.
I hope we don't gotta have to go to court because we gotta bail his ass out. Oh no, but I can't use you! Wait. Can you like attack each other? Is that how, can that work?
No time to lose.
Okay, you know what, I'm just gonna Why? No! I can't use you! Just use physical, yeah. I'm just gonna do this for like a good few minutes. How's everybody's day so far? Why? Why can't we beat him up? Sayu was ready to like to throw hands, you know? He's not even like daddy material, guys. Still. Xiao could have beaten them up.
What's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland Bank? Wait, don't tell me you're...
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank. Got it?
Throw hands.
Huh?
Oh,
Now's my chance!
Wait. Is it cause... Oh. Wait, is it did it turn off because Focalor? Did Focalor like turn it off? But she's the Hydro Archon, right? What happened?
I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them. Maybe there's something wrong with my vision?
Strange.
Hello, Lily! Welcome, welcome!
First time Paimon's ever heard of someone losing control of their vision.
I think Focalor has something to do with it. That's actually really interesting.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I
You
want to
lost the
stay
ability
sharp,
to-
I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway.
You lost the ability to.
I always have my delusion in case I need it.
You lost the ability to. What? Better not use your delusion too often.
So what are you doing in Fontaine, child? I don't see its work for Northland Bank.
For Northland Bank. So many
Well,
death.
I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Bad mood.
What kind of reason is that?
Why are you in a bad mood?
You feel down about anything.
That's damn bad. No, right? He's not even that
Maybe
good
I still have a
looking.
lot
Just
to learn about
saying.
myself. But recently, there seems to be some sort of restless.
He's not
power
even
stirring
redhead.
inside of
He's.
me. And I don't
To
know
be honest,
why,
he's not even ginger
but
in
every
this.
now and then I feel like I'm in a terrible mood.
He's not even like a ginger color.
Maybe you lose Losing
His earring's
control of
red.
your vision just now is connected with that power you're feeling inside.
That is a possibility.
I guess he's kind of ginger. I don't know. What about this power? Do you have any idea where it came from?
I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, I fell into some unknown abyss.
We get some lore now. We all kind of knew, but like now we have lore from
It was
himself.
during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk.
Get lore
She
now.
was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat techniques. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. From what I could make of her answer, it was because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
But what is it? What
What
did
is
you
it?
awaken?
Ow.
She never explained that. But my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss.
Oh.
In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
A whale? Oh, that sounds familiar! When we fought against you before, you summoned a huge whale that seemed to leap at us. Is that the one?
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental powers. It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind.
Is he
I'll never
secretly
forget
a whale?
So you used the whale as
You
inspiration
whale?
for one of your moves? Huh. Seems a little twisted to Paimon.
Oh. I see. Oop. Nightbot has decided to bonk. Guess I know it's working. Has his age been confirmed? I don't think so, no. I don't think so. So we kind of know he's like I'd say of age, he's around maybe 18 to like mid-20s, I'd say. Very possible that the power inside you is connected to your instinct.
So why don't you just go ask your master? Maybe she knows the answer.
Gone. Disappeared. Dead.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't
Edge.
even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
Oh,
Too damn bad.
sounds like some kind
Nightbot
of
was like,
ghost
I.
story.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you.
What? More work for the Northland Bank?
No, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official
Ooh,
champion
she's been,
duelists
or
whenever
she,
I'm feeling
he's been,
bored.
sparring with Chlorine.
Duelist?
Chlorine.
Their job to duel?
Yep, in Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one
Wait,
chance to
so
defend
you're
their honor by requesting a duel with
telling
an
me he's a
official
criminal.
champion duelist.
As he's
The
fighting.
champion duelists are all-powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best.
Wait,
And the duel
wait.
itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point. So engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted.
Wait,
But
child.
if they lose,
Are you
they'll
trying
have
to
and
like?
the worst-case scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel. Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty. From what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to
child.
death.
So you're telling me you're gonna commit a crime just so you can fight Chlorine?
So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those
Wait,
who
child.
greatly value their
Child.
honor.
So, do many people actually get out of their trials by winning the duel?
My dude.
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine
Sir?
probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects
Knowing
the
him,
honor
he's
of
gonna
its
do
citizens.
something stupid.
Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with. Which is
Oh
exactly why I was
no.
itching to face them as soon as I
No.
got to Fontaine.
No.
Apparently, the one I'm meeting today, Clorend, is the strongest of the champion duelists.
Oh,
I've
okay,
been
okay.
asking
So
her for some time before
so
she finally agreed
I
to
thought he was
face me
gonna like
today.
do something stupid just so he can fight her.
Paimon feels like we heard that name somewhere before.
Oh, before I forget, I want you to have this.
What are you giving us? Huh?
Huh?
No 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 no.
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel.
Sir?
So, I think I'll be better off without it for now. Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while.
Sir,
I'll
no,
retrieve it when I have
no.
some time
This is
later.
too much responsibility. I am an animal person. I do not.
An excuse to come
No,
talk
no,
to
no,
us
no,
again,
no,
don't
sir.
you?
Sir, I cannot hold on to this for
Whatever
you.
gave you that idea? I'll be in touch later.
No, 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 no. I cannot hold on to this for you, my dude. I am an animal person.
He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed the same as
I
ever to
cannot obtain
Paimon.
the power of Hydro.
Since we don't have much to
This
do
was
for
silly
now,
without it for some reason,
we
right?
might as well walk around and see the city before Lenny's performance.
It's on to you. Down bad for real. I guess we don't get to do any fighting.
I've seen that coming. The reporter who was barely around for most of the story. Sorry. The whodunits here in Fontaine are a lot different than the light novels you see from Yai
Yeah, they're so
Publishing House.
down bad.
Both have their merits, but Paimon thinks this style of novels are more. It's so exciting to reach the moment when the mystery is uncovered.
You already
especially
spoiled
in
it,
the one
Paimon. Shut up.
Oh, sorry about that. Hey.
Okay, let's go. I don't want to hear about your book story.
So let's go ride the aqua bus.
There's a fountain plaza in front of Wait, actually gonna unlock this first. Get there.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
No, gliding is not fast. Oh, I have to go. Or is it here? Oh, okay. I was like, do I have to go up? I don't want to go up. I can't go up. I want to climb things again. The Melusine! The Melusine are so cute. Guys, okay. Question. You could sacrifice one. Oh. If you could sacrifice one,
Now this is fancy.
would you sacrifice...
There's a lot of people standing around the fountain up ahead.
Would you sacrifice the Melusine, the bunny things? Or would you sacrifice the Aranaras?
Oh, Archon, please bless us with a bright and healthy child. We pray.
I don't know why you always feel the need to ask so much. I'll be happy as long as our child is healthy and lives
How
a
dare
peaceful
you?
life.
Yeah, Aranaras or the Melusine.
I guess if they're our kid, then there's no doubt they'll turn out smart.
Maybe this is one of the customs in Fontaine.
If
Sure are a lot of
they were like
couples
trapped
here.
in a burning building, who would you save? The Aranaras or the Melusine? You can only save one.
What's wrong?
Vache. Vache. That sounds like horse.
No, Paimon didn't say anything.
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine. All the water flowing through Fontaine.
Protect the
converges here.
Aranaras. Yeah, I would
It's
protect them
customary
too.
for newlyweds to come here and
I
wish for
would
children.
sacrifice the Melusine. I'd save the Aranaras.
You scared Paimon. When did you get here?
Vache.
Mm,
That sounds like the
Lenny
word
asked
horse.
me to
I
wait
think
here for
horse
you,
is like something similar
remember?
in French.
Right.
Let me Google it real quick. Wait, Lynette, I seem to hear a faint voice just now.
What do you mean? There are a lot of people here right now.
Oh, Cheval. That's nowhere close. Cheval is horse.
Hey, you're not trying to scare Paimon, are you?
I see. I might, in fact, you might not be imagining things at all.
Ooh.
It's because of his sensitivity to the hydro element?
She's side-eyeing.
Hearing a voice have to do with elemental
She's side-eyeing, I don't know. Or
When do you cry, Paimon?
you cry?
What? What does that have to do with anything?
Just answer me. When do you cry?
Such a weird. When do you cry? Paimon cries at night.
When Paimon's really sad? Oh, and when Paimon's super happy.
Paimon cries at night because she doesn't get food.
Really, really scared.
No food for Paimon.
Then you should understand that tears contain your most intense emotions. Like I just mentioned, the Fountain of Lucine is where all the flowing water in Fontaine converges. Even the tears
Hearts
that
and
fall to the ground will eventually gather
Yeah,
here.
put like blue hearts
So maybe
in.
what you heard was the
Or, like the
intense
water
emotion coming
droplet.
from someone's tears.
So, what did the voice say?
You're calling us some.
Huh. If you were hearing their emotions...
Rather than worrying about them, we should worry about my brother first. Don't let that calm look of his fool you. He tends to get pretty nervous just before.
Oh, right. That makes sense.
Okay. You guys said to step in the pool, fountain? Oh, so this is where you offer your Hydra sigils. Okay. Nice. Do I stand here? Or do I have to go in more? Here? Volume up? How high do I have?
Paimon coming in.
Volume.
Coming in. Is this level okay?
Shut up, Paimon.
Can you hear Paimon?
It doesn't like Venti. Dialogue?
Paimon coming in.
I don't hear anything.
Bless our child with health and wisdom. I think the next one is a trial.
Okay.
Oh, it needs to be around 11 p.m. Was that her? Was that her where she was like snoring? Is that you? Oh, Furina crying. 11 a.m.? Or 11 a.m. You need to turn off sound effects. Hello, MC Tile, welcome.
I think the next one's a trial.
That's all well and good, but I just want our child to grow up.
Early it's nighttime. Okay, we'll change it back to. Right at 11. I don't hear anything.
I think the next one's a trial.
That music? Try this now. Tick, 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 tick. Tick, 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 tick.
I prefer magic personally.
I think the next one's a trial.
No? Okay, let's continue with the art conquest and then we'll come back to that. And declare a certain okay. Art of the quest.
I prefer magic personally.
Honestly, I'm not a big fan of opera.
Not a fan of opera, how dare. Oh, you cutie. Right. Show shall be.
Ah, Traveler and Paimon. Good to see you. I knew you two would come.
Are you kidding? We wouldn't miss it for the world. We've been looking forward to it.
Yep, we've been looking forward to
I can tell, judging by how early you've arrived. But you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet, which means now is the perfect chance for us to take you to the best seats in the house. Wait just a moment. I'll fetch the tickets.
Wait, we need tickets? I thought we could just walk in. Because you're with us, Lenny. Ayo? You're buying your own ticket? Sheesh. What a big flex. Buying your
The
own
Opera
tickets
House
to
has
your own
assigned
show.
seating, so you always have to make reservations. I've already reserved your seats, and here are your tickets.
Lenny.
Ooh, front row seats. Thanks, Lenny.
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep thanking me.
Hey, Lenny! Could you come over here and take a look at this?
Hey, Lenny.
Oh,
Can you come
I'll be
over
right
here and
there.
take a look at this?
Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there.
Yeah, we'll just go to our seats.
Bye, Lenny. Hey, I was sus. They all sus. All sus.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
No Venti. Here. Whoa. So this is the court. The chest here. Ooh. Whoa. Ha 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 ha. It's Mr.
These should be our seats. Come on, let's sit down.
It's Mr. Lizard Dude, seal guy. Hey, it's my friend. It's my family member. He's a seal as well. Hey, he's so pretty. Awkward.
Hey, Traveler. Maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us. Since we're sitting together and the rest of the place is practically empty still. It's kinda awkward if we don't say anything.
Emma.
You little...
Excuse me, I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry. I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
Oh, so you heard all of that, did ya? Boy,
I'm on, you're too freaking loud.
Paimon thought she was keeping her voice down. Wait, that's not it. Paimon's sorry. Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that.
Paimon, just shut up. Paimon, just
What
shut
should we
up.
talk about?
Getting even more awkward.
Oh, Paimon's got it. You're also here early and sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Linny's too?
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Linney would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to
He
reciprocate.
doesn't sound he sounds like kind of similar to Zhongli, but he doesn't sound as deep as Zhong.
Oh, so you're not friends with Linny then?
Yeah, Paimon.
This is getting more
He's
awkward
the
by the second.
he's the guy who can whip your ass
Paimon
in
nearly
court.
forgot to make her introduction. Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
In the trailer, he sound like it.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Tevat. And as required by proper etiquette, I will also introduce myself. I am...
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet. What an
Oh no, the
honor
way
it
he
is to
said
have
that
you
was
here to
not
see my
good.
show.
Where is Nervillet? Nervillet. No.
Ah, Mr. Linney. I should say it is in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
Wait, Nervillet? Could he be...
I saw you all chatting just now, but it seems you still don't know who Monsieur Nervillet is. Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
I think it's like Nouvier.
Sorry for being so rude just now.
Nouville.
I had no idea you were such an important person.
No offense taken.
Oh my
Being
god,
Chief
Nightbot,
Justice is
stop.
merely what I do for work. Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so I'm not so special, really.
Nouvillet.
And by the way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer not to. There's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a pose for quite a while now. I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression. So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise, she may become flustered.
I'm so pretty.
Huh? Oh, it's Furina, the Hydro Archon. Huh. She sure has a smug and satisfied look on her face. Guess she has no idea that you saw right through her act.
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention. We may now enjoy the show.
Huh? So
I hope it doesn't just cut to like a cutscene where it's like, "Hey, you guys watched the show," and that was over. No, I want to actually watch the
finished my preparations, and the performance will start as
I hope it's
soon as
actually
the
like,
audience
you know,
has made their way to their seats.
The show's finally about
I want to watch the show. Can you watch, guys? Tell me, please tell me now.
seen a real live magic show before.
Please tell me now. We'll see the show, right? Like it's not just this, whatever this is.
Oh, they're dimming the lights. The show must be starting. Sorry. Paimon will try to stay quiet.
Shut up.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny.
Oh,
And over
Kriko,
here is my sister
welcome.
Lynette, who will be
Doing
working
well.
as
How are
my wonderful
you?
assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
We're gonna watch a magic show. There's a cutscene. Yes. Okay. That's all I wanted. All I wanted was a cutscene.
I know she may seem to be a little sleepy right now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Whatever.
Just so me.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all.
Ooh.
So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have
Ooh, are they gonna
nothing to
kind of
do
be
with
like,
what you will witness on the stage
you know, drop
today.
their visions and be like, bye. Yo? Oh, they are giving
Both
them the
Lynette and
vision.
myself have removed our visions for the show. That
Oh.
way, even the gods won't be able to help
That
us.
seems slays. Ooh, I'm excited.
That's what makes the show real magic.
I'm excited now. Show me
Now,
some real
without
magic.
further ado, let the show begin. Lynette will now exit the stage to make some preparations. I know you might
Like,
miss
oh,
her,
that's good.
but
That's good to
don't worry.
hear.
She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Perhaps in an unexpected way.
Oh.
I'm sure she'll be stealing the spotlight soon enough.
Ooh.
Oh, and before I forget, there's one more thing I should
I wish
say.
they like filled the
You
stage
never
with,
know
or
what
like
can
the audience
happen
with a
in
lot
the
of people.
blink of an eye.
Wait, guys, don't blink. Not what does.
A magician's greatest skill is making things disappear or appear. The possibilities are endless.
Music is. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
But this isn't what you came for.
No,
These
show me the
little
real
tricks,
stuff.
You've seen them all before.
Show me the real
So
stuff.
it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a
Wait,
little
why are we blue? We're still Anemo, my dude. Ooh. Hey guys, it's you. It's you, Starling. Free.
Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely.
Ooh.
Right before your very eyes.
Oh, this is the scene where she's like in the teaser.
It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully.
Oh.
With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur
He has good
magician would be
acting
getting
skills.
Very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage.
He has really
so
good
let me show you
acting.
what a true virtuoso can do.
Oh.
Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Whoa. Whoa. Imagine you could do that in real life. I wonder if this is like based off of real life magic trick, you know? That was so cool.
Whoa! What in the world just happened? How did he do that? Hyman didn't seem to
Yeah, that was so cool. Oh, so now we're back at
Wasn't Lynette inside the water tank? How did she disappear and then reappear out of nowhere?
What a show! Yeah, what
If
a
we
show.
could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking.
He really slayed
To appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up and trying to see
Exactly.
that which has been intentionally
Nouvelle. Nouvelle. Nouvelle.
Hyman couldn't believe her eyes when Lynette reappeared. Amazing!
Thank you, everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that
Is it?
performance, but our magical journey has only
Ooh.
just begun. I've
Ooh.
prepared even more
I'm excited.
astonishing
More
surprises
things.
for everyone here. The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen.
That is so cute.
I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was
There's a
impressive
lot more.
enough. But Lynette
yeah.
is still my assistant after all. In which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience member. Please, if my assistants could bring out the magical boxes now, there are 2 boxes and only
pick me,
2
pick
boxes.
me.
One is here, and one is there in the aisle among the audience.
Me, pick me.
I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already guessed our next magic trick. A swap! Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the opposite box. Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here. Don't give me any chance to make a move.
Wow! How's he gonna do this? Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpowers?
Paimon, shut the F up.
The
Watch and
lucky audience
see.
member will be generated by this random number selector.
I thought we wouldn't have to do more RNG. Even this has RNG.
It selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen to participate. Now then, let's begin. Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations! You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand for an entire minute. Please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside the magic box.
We know her, I think, right?
I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to be as comfortable as possible. You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box. If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the Fortress of Meropide.
Oh?
Oh, okay.
I don't like that creepy
Before I
mask
enter the
the
magic
other guy is
box,
wearing.
There is one more thing I need to ask the audience to do. Could you all give me a countdown? Like this. 60, 59, 58. Just keep counting down. You can go a little faster or slower if you like.
Coel, it's
I won't be able
Coel.
to see anything
Yeah, I
in the
don't like
pitch black box,
like
so I'll be
the
relying
mask
on
he's
your
wearing.
voices to know when time is up. Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
Ooh! Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that!
Sure, Lenny's prepared.
No, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Let's
He's
practice
like, yeah, you guys
together.
are so Snow.
Come on, repeat after me.
60,
59,
59, 58, 57. Oh, okay.
That's right, perfect. Keep it going. All right, I'll see you all on the
Wait.
other side once you've finished
Bruh.
counting.
Audience doesn't know how to count. SMH. Count.
54, 53, 52. Why aren't you counting, Nervalet?
I am counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough in here as it is.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, you're
merely a
loud.
consequence of my identity and personality.
Oh, alright. You look so serious that
30, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 32, 3, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28,
Even though he's
27,
saying that, Lenny doesn't seem
26, 25, ooh, 24,
What was that noise?
23,
Did you hear it too?
22,
Not sure.
21,
Anyway, it doesn't seem
20.
like anyone's...
Bro.
What's wrong, Mr. Lenny? I can still hear you moving in there.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's pitch black in here. I can't tell left from right.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The
He's
show
like,
is what's
he's
important.
like, yeah, no.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect. Don't worry, we still have 20 seconds.
I'm pretty sure 60 seconds already passed by.
It seems things aren't quite going as planned. I apologize, everyone. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know it can be tiring to do such a long countdown. 10 seconds and change is still plenty of time.
Ooh.
Almost there now. Whew. Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait! Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again.
7!
Hey, slow down! Honestly!
5! 4! 3!
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0!
Ooh. Yeah, good job. Now who's on the other side? Edge. Wait, what happened?
Huh? Is this part of the show? Mr. Lenny, you're going to use magic to...
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show.
No. Wait, did he accidentally?
Right?
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this
No.
time.
Wait. Yo, when he was fixing. Okay, let me rewind this. So Colwell, or whatever the frick his name is, when he was like, oh, something was wrong with the props, and Linny had to go fix it. He tampered. That sussy dude tampered with it. And he ended up killing the girl, right?
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of Justice.
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough.
No. After some time, the gods complete the investigation.
Unfortunately, the person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name was Cowell, one
Wait,
of the
where's the
assistants in
girl
Linny's
then?
magic troupe. Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage. As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the audience.
Wait, where's the girl?
And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found. It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance.
Okay, I remember her now. Wasn't she the girl that like stole stuff from that other dude? The guy I voiced acted as British, that guy?
And there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
But she didn't disappear. She's like...
The serial disappearances case?
Oh, shit.
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
You pull this off in front of like this, in front of the justice, an audience, including the Archon and Chief Justice. Oh my god.
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really, using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale. Did he really?
Oh, this is getting so good now.
Badly? I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
Oh.
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
They all say.
Oh, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not?
Oh, so we gotta defend Linny in court?
One of your
Yeah.
assistants, is he not? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear
Oh
was nothing more than a
no.
provocation, a bald-faced challenge.
That can't be right.
Oh.
How could Lenny do this? He was in the box on the stage the entire time. We could even hear his voice. Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances. He could possibly mean
He's a
catching
suspect at most.
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Furina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Linney and his associates, and that you are pressing charges?
I just think that he... Well, I think it might be a little early to talk about formally pressing charges.
But what Lady Furina said just now makes perfect sense.
A kidnapping and murder carried out
Oh
under
my
the cover
god, so
of a
she's
magic
like...
show.
She's a people
Furina
pleaser.
said it all.
I mean, of course, that's right. I mean, you, traveler.
Oh no.
Linny, won't you? After all,
Guys, I'm
he
not
was
qualified
the
to
one who
do
helped you
this.
the first time we met.
I'm not qualified to be someone's lawyer.
Then there's no problem at all. You know, the
You bully
traveler and
Nightbot will
I
ban me,
already had a
maybe?
duel
Maybe.
the first time we met.
Guys, I don't have
But
a
with
law
Linny's
degree, I'm
help, our little
sorry.
duel ended in a draw.
I can't help this Linny out.
But draws really are the most boring possible outcome. So no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser.
So now we're gonna fight
And
her for
what
real,
better
for real.
place to hold such a
It wasn't a draw.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed.
Shit.
And as such, a trial is in order. Well, traveler, seems Lady Furina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, I would like to ask you, are you willing to act as Mr. Linney's attorney and defend him in this case?
Aether, you don't have the credentials, my dude.
Very well. The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House. Both sides may
That's not
investigate
enough
the
to
scene
prepare a
build their cases
case.
and search for the truth. Linney and his troupe are all potential suspects and shall remain within the Opera House. The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion once they have been cleared by the guards.
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of case this big shot Outlander can build in such a short amount of time.
I need like a snack after this. Jeez. You're my defendant now.
Everything that happened just now. Were you
You're my
frightened?
defendant now, Linny. That's the right word.
Be scared after witnessing an accident like that.
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself. How could this happen? And poor Cowl.
No, don't say
I
poor
know you
Cowl.
already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking.
It's probably its
Tell me,
fake body.
Do you think I could
Can't we get an actual
possibly be
lawyer
the
with like a
murderer?
degree, right?
Good to hear. Thank you so much for trusting me. I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point. But if you ask me, the whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries, such that all that's left
Isn't safe. He's not. Is it
is
right?
confusion. I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't know why poor Cal was in the box.
Wasn't Cowl outside of the
As
box?
for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either. If someone tampered with my performance, then we need to figure out what they did.
Exactly.
Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
That's very strange.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible.
Where did you get those glasses? Why does she look so silly? French Paimon coming in.
Paimon bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier. Pretty cool, huh?
Bonjour. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Paimon. Je suis
I don't remember French anymore. Je suis une baguette. Oui, oui, baguette.
Don't worry. Paimon used her own savings to buy them. It wasn't from our travel funds.
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
You have good taste, Lynette.
No, Paimon, you look stupid.
That's the right attitude. Feeling depressed isn't going to help me now. I need to get back to my normal self. But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I to prove our own innocence. Good thing you agreed to be our attorneys.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, just leave it to us. Oh, since we're going to start investigating, Paimon has a question first. Where did Lynette go during the performance?
Oh, well, I'm afraid that would involve some of our essential
He's
trade
like, I can't tell you
secrets as
all my
magicians.
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Linny.
I suppose you're right.
Oh.
The truth behind our tricks is going to be important evidence that will be weighted during the trial.
Oh, man.
'Tis truly a pity. As a magician, our magic show is a work of art. We've poured countless hours and spared no effort in perfecting it. But if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth, we should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our magic tricks.
Alright, let's go have a look while the
That's the
investigation teams are
boring
still here.
part. When it gets revealed.
On the case.
When like magic tricks get revealed and then you're like, magic trick.
Hello, officer. How's the investigation going?
We're Linny and Lynette's attorneys.
Ah, I see. You must be the traveler that Lady Furina mentioned. Listen, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'd avoid getting mixed up in this whirlpool of a mess if I were you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Come with me and you'll see.
Ooh. He's like, yeah,
The
more shit hit
deceased
the fan.
is one of Linny's assistants, named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troupe long, he was hardworking and everyone generally liked him.
Oh, he was
The
new.
assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged.
They outlined his body.
As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the box with Cowl inside it.
There was Cowl inside.
This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to find any traces
Yeah,
of
why
the girl.
did his body look like that? It's like,
However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. The ropes holding the tank were then burned by the pyrotechnics on stage, causing them to snap. All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere accident.
not an
If
accident.
anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned, and Linny is the most likely person to
No.
have access to all these areas.
But he doesn't have a motive.
Exactly.
Are you both good friends of his?
Well, you can't say we're good friends, but
We literally just met him, Paimon.
for a little while.
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to act as his attorneys. I know there's no such thing as magic. The real
Be
trick of a
lame.
magician
You're
is holding
party
the audience in the
pooper.
palm of their hand.
Party pooper.
I've
Boo.
seen a lot of cases, and I can tell you that people are the least reliable kind of evidence.
Not always true.
Sorry, I tend to be pretty straightforward. Anyway, you may investigate the scene of the crime.
Ooh, he's a party pooper. Ooh. Oh, okay. Oh, so it's actually like a mystery. Salmon. Wait. This is where the magic box was struck. Ella wasn't inside the box at that moment. He might have dodged the. So we can like search it. This is where the magic. Oh, this is where. Oh.
So this is the rope that broke and caused
Becoming
the
a
water tank to
detective.
fall.
Becoming Detective Seal.
The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks?
So either Linny didn't realize this was a safety concern.
Why are you suddenly so serious, traveler?
Looking at where the rope is snapped.
Whoa. Look, most of it was burned away, but there's still a little bit of it left.
Be flammable. No shit.
So if a rope meant to hold something was made with that
Oh, so
kind
why?
of
Yeah, why
material
didn't they use like a wire or something?
that means wait, why don't you write all the
Rope was used to suspend the water tank. Suddenly broke when the fireworks were being launched. Investigation has shown that the location where the rope snapped. Why did they use it in the first place if they're gonna use fireworks? Don't do that. Let's talk to Morbing.
Hmm? Oh, this location has also been cordoned off because the Magic Troop members are currently considered prime suspects.
Fireworks didn't go that high though? Yeah.
Team is still
Which is
collecting
like
evidence.
weird.
The seats were all booked in advance, so we were able to deduce the missing woman's identity by checking the guest list.
Did you tell us who she is?
Sure, it's not like this is confidential information. We will publish it later anyway.
It's
when
Mub
we
Dan.
petition the public to help us find the missing person. Her name is Halsey. She's a painter
Halsey?
from Fontaine who's made a bit of a name for herself.
Halsey, what did you do? How did you become a singer? How did you go from becoming a singer to now wanted in Fontaine? Girl, what did you do? You were collabing with BTS and then now you're like, what happened?
Apparently, she
Kidding.
wasn't a regular at the Opera House, but she'd been feeling some pressure with her work lately, which made her decide to come see the magic show.
Oh. How did you know this?
The Magic Troop members all claim not to know her. We have looked into her social connections. It seems that she has no personal grievances or conflicts of interest with the suspects. Simply put, she wasn't related to the Magic Troop at all, which matches the features of the previous serial disappearances.
Were the victims of previous cases also chosen at random?
That's how it seems to us, in any case.
Don't.
Apart from the fact that they were all young women of around the same age range, there really weren't any other connections between them.
Okay then.
You're letting us know all.
No need to be so formal. If you do happen to see them, it is of
Right.
utmost importance that we get to the bottom of
They're all part of like a big group. Halsey, famous painter. I feel like she's part of like a cult. No, cult. Fussy cult. Broken magic block was left on the scene after the guards completed. Now the water tank must have struck it really hard. Well, no shit. It's in pieces. Gone. It's dead. Quentin.
The investigation team has some new findings. Turns out there's an issue with the random number selector after all.
See, I told you. What if the machine picked some big guy's seat? You think the murderer would have still made his move then?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Linny and Lynette with their side of the investigation. What were you saying about the number selector?
Timbre.
There's something wrong with it?
You're trying to help them? That'll be a tall order.
Linny used the machine to pick a random member of the audience during his performance, right? The lucky girl that later disappeared. Well, we thought there might be a serious problem with the machine, so we had it taken away
so
for
there
further
was an
inspection.
issue.
It turns out that the seat number
Let me.
picked wasn't random at all. The machine picks that same number every time. I'm sure you already know that you have to make a reservation in advance to get a seat, regardless of whether it's a trial or some performance. In other words, Linny knew who would be sitting where from the very beginning.
What?
I
feel like
that much checks out.
Yeah.
Linny reserved our seats for us too.
Bet you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Linny.
Thanks, sorry to bother you. Yeah, Cole.
Even though it's bad
Yeah,
for
he
Linny's
saw the girl before.
Paimon had better write it down.
Random numbers like interesting. Where else can I go here? So I guess like the more we gather evidence, the more better our trial would be. Is that how it works? An ordinary box, but like someone moved into the stage to be inside of it. No, how did he do it? How did he do it?
I see that you're investigating the area. Well, it just so happens that I'm interested too. If you find any new and interesting leads.
We don't have too many thoughts yet.
Then why don't I tell you my hypothesis first? The way I see it. And I'll start it with that loud thud.
The thud? Oh, you mean the sound that happened during the countdown?
What if it wasn't Koel? Yeah, that's what I mean. Like a body dupe.
It wasn't terribly loud, but I suspect that most
I feel like
people
it was
heard
a body dupe.
It's just that everyone was awaiting the results of Linny's trick with bated breath, so no one paid it much mind. But now that the incident has happened, the thud has become an important clue.
That makes...
I'm of the opinion that it may have been the sound of Linny's accomplice, Lynette
Oh.
perhaps, jumping atop the water
Oh.
tank or something like. And when the pyrotechnics went off, she cut the rope, sending the
It was
water tank
burned.
crashing down.
Not cut.
Wasn't the noise we heard too loud for that?
Perhaps the balance wasn't right, leading to a particularly rough landing.
And wouldn't the water tank have started to swing a bit? 'Cause of that?
Well, that's true.
No, but that makes no sense. How could she cut it if it was burned?
And Lynette.
Molly. Yeah, she was on the ground anyways. So it made no sense.
Lenny's still talking to the guards. Let's see. I think someone will be assigned to monitor us later, but
Yeah, that makes no sense. Molly.
Lenny's still talking to the guards.
No, I want to talk to Molly. Oh, I already talked. One here? No. She shoved Koel in before. Maybe, yeah. Maybe they were fighting. He was like trying to like check all the parts and stuff, right? Maybe he was fighting her. And then I don't know, something happened and he came in. You guys, can I talk? Alright. Go backstage. Backstage. Serial killer guy. Yeah, his creepy mask. Oh. Who wears a mask? Okay, what about you guys? Me? Said he was new. Yeah, he was new too. Talk to you. Talk to. How do I get up there? How do I get up? Where can I go? I'm lost. Feels lost. Grandma is lost. Where do I go? Maybe someone helped them with right? I feel like something happened. Where am I going? Lost. I think I can go this way. Oh, I can't go this way. Okay.
Hey, you! Yes, both of you.
Huh?
You?
You mean us?
That's right.
Oh.
If I'm not mistaken, you're also among those who wish to cut down the thorns and pursue the truth.
Navia!
No. And by the looks of it, you're not from Fontaine.
Well, you're right on the more about that one, but who are you?
Have you never heard of the Spina di Rosula? From mediating disputes and providing protection to solving
Wait, is she an
connections.
actual lawyer?
You name it. Spina di Rosula does it. And I, Navia, have the honor of being its renowned president.
Oh, she's so pretty. Grandma's so pretty.
Though those who play by our rules call me boss.
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
Wait. I'm just gonna screenshot this real quick. Ayo? Ayo Silver, is this you?
And I'm Melus. Demoiselle's various daily needs and affairs are under my purview.
Huh? Boss? Demoiselle? What gives with the name?
With the names.
Well, I am the second generation president. Malus and the others are still used to my previous title.
My apologies, Demoiselle. Should you prefer, boss, I will endeavor to use that instead.
No, no need. You don't have to call me boss. Just
Navia,
Navia is fine.
Okay, if you say so. Not that we're members of Spina di Rasula anyway.
All
You're a
merely
lawyer.
trifling details. Never mind.
You want to
Now,
investigate as
back
well?
to the situation. That's right.
You're an actual lawyer?
I've always
Please.
kept an eye on the serial disappearance cases. My interest stems from a matter back from my father's time. Judging from the look of things, I find Linny an unlikely mastermind.
Really? We think so too. That's why we're looking for clues now. But how did you come to that conclusion?
Intuition, naturally. My unparalleled intuition.
Okay. Someone has to give me this, like, this. But in PNG form. With her, like, hand kind of like that. I need that for, thumbnail and research purposes.
Furina sure was quick to point the finger at Linny without any decisive evidence whatsoever, wasn't she? But that's not uncommon for her. If you remember, the justice had to interrupt her and ask if she was pressing charges just to keep her from getting carried away. Anyway, a trial begins the moment someone
So
levels
pretty.
charges. And,
I love her
of
outfit.
course, there was no way Furina was going to back down in that situation.
Sounds more like you just don't trust the Hydro Archon.
Nope.
Well, what's your opinion? I must admit that she can be interesting at times, but liking her does— Alright, I've answered your question. Now, it's time you answer mine.
What? Tell me, Navia.
Did that answer count?
Well, I say it does. But don't worry, you won't hear any pointless questions from me. In your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an
Ooh.
opera?
Well?
Not always, no. Why would you treat a trial like an opera?
And
Not supposed to be
why would that
dramatic.
be?
So it makes it easy for the truth to fall by the wayside. Something serious like a trial shouldn't be treated like an entertainment.
See, Silver and Malus? I told you they'd be different.
Most astute of you, Demoiselle. I too think that the traveler's response was most
Yeah, she's a Claymore character.
No matter
We've seen her
how
from the
wonderful
trailer
script
too.
or how fervent the audience's expectations may be, the trials that go on stage here must be based in fact. And if that can be done, boss, then
Her outfit is so cute.
Alright, that's quite enough, Malus. Anyway, I like your answer. You passed with flying colors. Now, I need to make some preparations, following which our joint investigation shall commence.
Wait,
You two shall be my assistants.
she's not from Conria, is she?
Since when did we become assistants?
Hmm? Oh, well, I can be the assistant. Sure.
She's not from Conria, is she? Because she has like a star pupil.
far be it from me to brag. You wish to save a friend from false accusations.
You have a point. Huh. And what about you over there? What do you think?
I guess not with star
You've got
pupils.
something on your mind?
I have nothing to add.
We'll be making some preparations first. Just be sure to let us know if they start revealing Linny's tricks. Thanks!
They're really pretty. They are really pretty. They're super pretty. Okay. Oh. How do I zoom in on people? There we go. I can't see him anymore, but yeah, she has like the stars in her eye. else can I invest? Ah, the Melusine. Tristan.
Sorry, but no one can freely enter or...
No, we're not leaving. We're representing Linny and Lynette as attorneys, so we're investigating the case.
A bad
Were you
attorney.
always guarding this entrance?
Yes, after the Chief Justice gave the order, everyone coming in or out must undergo a strict inspection. So, the missing girl couldn't have left from here. At least, not from that point on.
How about during the show?
I doubt there was much opportunity then either.
How can you be so sure?
Yeah, you weren't there before.
Well, because I was in charge of security near the entrance at that time, I couldn't see Linny's performance from here, which was quite a shame. Just my luck. But still, I did not abandon my post. And I stayed put no matter how loud the applause was. If someone had so much as even approached the door, I would have noticed it.
We get a pair of those glasses, they're so silly.
We Melazines are good at that sort of thing, you know.
So, it's safe to say the girl couldn't have left through here.
She's just missing like the big nose, you know?
Alright, thank you for your help. This will be useful info.
Okay. Do we get to like now?
We've checked everything of note here at the performance venue. Paimon wonders how Linny's discussion with the guards is going.
Okay, so what happens if we like give them wrong evidence? Does he go to jail?
Then I will be going with you. Just so you're aware, I will be monitoring your...
Very good. Thanks for being so agreeable. I'd pull...
You may spare the pleasantries. I'm just doing my job.
When Paimon says she... I mean ours? You probably said meant ours.
Who's this?
Probably just yoinked it from our pockets.
Me? I'm Spina di Rosula's guardian angel. If you've got a problem, I've got the firepower.
So cute.
Sorry, I got a little carried away there. Call me Navia. I'm a partner of theirs, and will be helping investigate this whole situation. And these are my companions. Would you mind if they join?
Fine by me.
Oh, new helpers?
Okay, so we still got like a few... We have to talk.
Would be most grateful.
You get more
Let's
evidence.
just say we're tagging along. It's not every day you get to see the secrets behind magic performed.
I appreciate your kind interest. Come with me. We'll be heading below stage.
Huh? Below stage?
Yes.
So there is
a
an
world of
underground
secrets is
part.
hidden beneath this magic box, prepared specifically for this switcheroo trick. But before I reveal everything, you should have a look first. Notice anything strange here?
You're strange. You're sus.
I'm not trying to be dramatic. Remembering the details of a trick will help you understand the methods used to perform it more easily.
Huh. Weren't there balloons and other decorations here? Where did all that go?
Ah, good eye. That said,
Hmm.
you're still far from discovering the answer.
Back of the door isn't the same.
The back? You mean the inside of the door?
Oh.
Very good indeed. I thought you might not be able to catch that, given that you were sitting in the first row. The back of this door was patterned. Those patterns are now gone, replaced by a smooth wooden board. So, if you put 2 and 2 together, what do you get?
There's another box inside this one.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Oh, so there was a passageway under the magic box!
I knew you'd figure out most of it as soon as you saw this place. The 2 magic boxes are positioned right above the 2 entrances of... See this the box with the lucky audience member in it would be shuttled over to the other side using...
This trolley can raise and lower and even rotate, ensuring that the box will face...
I see. So that's the purpose of the box inside another box.
Precisely. The inner box would descend after the
Elevate
audience member
the
was put
elevator.
inside and be moved along the trolley. All while the outer box would remain on stage, as if...
So that's how you did it!
Once the box was lowered, the trolley would store some energy through this device here. The audience member would only be able to feel some slight movements in the dark, and by the time she walked out, she would already be back on stage.
What about this side?
You were talking that whole time!
Your shopping ball with the movie theater. Yeah. It kind of does look like it, yeah.
A phonograph operated by Lynette was used to achieve that effect. My assistant and I had already scripted our conversation beforehand. When the countdown began, I had already gone to the opposite box via a tunnel using that ladder.
And what about Lynette?
I was in the mezzanine space in the back of the box.
Oh, interesting.
That's how we were able to coordinate Linny's lines with the assistant. And by the way, I was the one who walked out of the box at the end.
I mean, we are twins. All it takes is a change of clothes and no one can tell who's
Yo,
who.
that's so cool.
And that's my favorite part of this trick. Only Lynette and I can perform it.
That's so cool. I didn't know it was her at the end.
How it all worked. Wow. Every detail you were...
Lynette would briefly walk out of the box and then go back in, jumping into the tunnel and escaping before the box on the trolley could finish ascending. And then I walk out of the other box in the audience area, and the trick would be complete. The operative word here being would. But as you saw, Cal was in the box, not our audience member. She, on the other hand,
she disappeared.
Mysteriously vanished.
Just yoink.
We really don't know how that happened.
If not for that interlude, this would have been an astonishing trick. I probably never would have figured out how you pulled it off. And yet, to think that someone was able to use this
someone had to like known what was going on, right?
Could we have a look around? I think we...
This is the scene of the crime. So Linny and Lynette are not permitted to stay here.
Yes, of course. No need to be so strict now. I won't disappear into thin air, you know.
Thanks, everyone. We're counting on you.
Interesting. Disappears into thin air anyways, yeah. Ooh, what's this?
Huh. What's this?
Looks like a hook tied to the end of a rope. Huh? There's all kinds of odds and ends here.
And he didn't mention this earlier.
Perhaps it was a prop for a different trick. But
yeah, that's so weird.
Whatever it is.
Random hook. The vase broke. Oh, interesting.
The floor is wet. Please be careful not to slip.
Speaking of which, why would there be water here?
Did they have to fill up the box?
Oh, Paimon knows. It's one of those tricks where you... And here's a broken vase. Huh. Did the trolley knock it down while moving?
That can't be. The trolley moves along
Oh,
tracks
maybe they
from start
were
to
like
finish.
fighting.
The vase at this distance.
Let's
interesting. Someone was fighting. Or someone was like trying to see what it was and they got ooh. So was
Oh,
this.
these are the clothes that the lady chosen from the audience was wearing, right? Her clothes are here, but she's nowhere to be found.
He didn't mention the guest having a wardrobe change.
Right. And do you really need to do that if you're kidnapping them?
Wait, I just noticed Paimon's like goofy glasses again. She changed.
Ugh, this is so confusing.
So funny.
Paimon doesn't want to be a detective anymore.
Oh, you sus. What's a storage box? Someone here? Did they try to like... they tried to tamper it, I guess. Oh, you know what? She escaped through the vent. Vent.
What is this place?
She vented. She vented. A vent.
It seems someone could fit through here.
She vented. She's sus.
Could this have been the suspect's escape route?
Is this like an Among Us reference?
But if they had to pull another person with them, the space would be too narrow.
But there are no other ways in or out of here.
Other than those that could go in magic boxes.
Oh, you're right. Let Paimon write the... Seems we're just about done investigating.
Freaking vented, guys. You vented.
Yes. Let's head back up.
She was the imposter. Yeah.
Well, we've ascertained the state of the crime scene. Let's find a place to sort out our findings once Malus returns. Seems to...
Yes.
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle.
So,
Moselle.
what did the guards say? Did the criminal escape through the vent?
They believe the odds of that are very low,
You
since the
mean?
vent leads to the Opera House's basement. The guards have checked the area carefully. No one left through the basement during the performance or after the
sus.
incident, and no one was found hiding there.
So the tunnels become like a secret chamber then. You know, like the kind you usually see in novels.
What if she's like stuck in that vent? Did anyone check the
Plot
vents?
thickens. Halsey's disappearance and Cowell's death are both quite inexplicable. No wonder Furina was so confident in her accusation.
In other words, the charges are very likely to be upheld unless we make some considerable progress.
Charges and then trial. So if the charges are upheld, they'll announce a sentence?
That's right. This is how a trial goes in the Opera House. During the proceedings, the Chief Justice and the oratrice will hear statements from both sides.
Oratrice.
That's right. This is how indemnitium is produced. The statements from both sides, the defenses from
Oh, the
attorneys,
oratrice is like that
witness
machine.
testimonies, and even
Right.
the audience's emotions
Produce
will
the
all
energy?
be projected on the oratrice. To put it simply, it's as if the oratrice has its own will and is a judge in its own right.
This also precludes any kind of favoritism on the part of the Chief Justice.
Once both sides have finished speaking, the Chief Justice will make his final decision. This
So you know
will be used by the
what I'm
oratrice as a
thinking?
reference.
I'm thinking that like those missing women probably are like part of this group. And they probably like will overthrow or like mess up the oratrice because it's a machine, right? The machine will probably go into chaos and like destroy the rest of one.
Then, finally, the oratrice will be consulted by officials.
I don't know,
The
maybe that's
result it returns
just me.
is the will
That's what
of
I think.
justice itself.
Huh? So that machine is the one that actually
Interesting.
In practice, there is very little difference. Both
Interesting.
have always
Robot
come to
game.
the same judgment, which is why people have great faith in the Chief Justice. Ah, yes, the guards also asked me to convey that none of us will be allowed
Yeah,
to leave
yeah.
this place.
I think Cowell was just like there at the bad time. So they decided
Because we've chosen to act
like,
as
you
the
know,
twins'
off it.
proxies, that makes us persons related to the case.
They're concerned that we might be colluding with outside parties, or that we might find out. And even if that were not so, it could prove problematic if we happen to spread key information.
I'm ready to break out at any time.
Whoa, whoa, there's no need for that. Paimon thinks they have a point. That said, are they providing food?
Shut up, Paimon.
Of course. I just hope you don't mind the lack of options. I'm afraid that catering...
In that case, let's just sort out our findings together here. Pity.
Ooh, I want
was
to try
hoping to take you to
dessert.
try some. I mean, what better way to properly think through our findings than over some tea and sweet?
I want tea and
It suddenly doesn't
sweets.
seem like such a bad idea after all. Just kidding, just kidding.
Not food. I want like cookies or something.
There are no snacks.
What do you mean, no snacks? Of course we'll have snacks. If we cannot buy
Cookie.
some, then we'll simply make some.
I want cookies now.
Understood, demoiselle. Everyone, please come with me.
Bake. I want to bake. Cookie. Give me cookies, mom.
Wait, you're carrying a portable...
Yes, I must be prepared to meet the demoiselle's baking needs whenever the fancy strikes her.
Get a man like Melus.
I have eggs, sugar, and almonds at the ready.
Good work, you two. Then I'll
I
get to
want
it.
to
Please sit tight
bake
for a moment.
now.
You'll get to taste my awesome snack soon enough.
These three are quite the interesting group.
Ich bin der Rosula. Portable stove. Like the hot pot stoves.
And Paimon thought it smelled good while it was still in the oven. Oh, it's even better now. Paimon can't stop drooling. From the way you had these two guys carrying all that stuff around, Paimon thought you'd have them do more during
Come
the
on,
baking
macarons!
process.
Baking stream when? Ooh. That'd be fun.
Whites, grinding almonds, everything.
I was applauding.
And I was giving encouraging smiles.
When you can't cook, so you watch other people cook and cheer them on as taste testers. That's like the mood right now.
Paimon was just thinking, aren't you worried about getting your fancy dress dirty, beating egg whites and baking like this?
Macarons so good.
Well, I don't think it's carved in stone anywhere that fancy ladies can only read books, sip tea,
Yo,
ride
she's so
horses, and play the
based.
piano.
She's so
I
based.
just really enjoy making snacks. Don't underestimate beating egg whites, by the way. It's a real art.
Yo, it is, it is.
You also need to beat them to just the right consistency,
Yep.
or your macarons will crack.
You need to make them like soft peaks, and those take like forever if you're hand beating them. So I like using like a machine to beat them.
Anyway, give these a try. Fresh out of the oven. There's 3 for each of us.
Want some, please? Hey, let me try.
Only 3?
I like the funny faces on there too.
Well, eating too many sweet treats might send all that sugar to your head. You wouldn't be able to think clearly about the case on a sugar rush, would you?
Tea is ready to be served as well. This is Demoiselle's
Strong black
favorite.
tea. Ooh.
Strong black tea with a floral fragrance that clears the mind and lifts the
You
spirit.
guys drink tea? I like tea. I like strong tea too. Maybe not strong black tea. Black tea can be kind of like intense, but I really like floral tea, jasmine.
No need for concern. I'm merely doing as I
I
should.
like matcha. Macaron, can you give me the recipe, Navia? I would
All right,
love
then.
it.
Down to business. As Paimon mentioned previously, the tunnel seems to be something of a secret chamber. However, we can assume that Linny and Lynette were not alone within it. The magician twins could have committed the crimes, of course.
They lack the motive. They lack brain cells.
Everyone was watching.
Apart from the twins, we're left with 2 other people, the missing girl and the
The flower vase and the thud we heard during the performance could indicate some altercation between Halsey and the criminal in the tunnel, resulting in the shattering of the vase,
Is
the
the
discarding
criminal.
of her clothes, and her abduction. Perhaps the criminal thought that since she was chosen from the crowd, she would be too easy to identify
Whoa.
if she was still wearing the same clothes.
Paimon thinks that makes sense, but the real trouble is...
no evidence that this third person even.
True.
Exactly.
None of the clues we found thus far support the existence of this third person. But the only people left to consider are both technically victims. Whether it's the missing girl,
Well, how do you know
Halsey,
she's
or
victim
poor
though?
Cowl.
She's gone.
You have secretly made modifications to the magic props in order to murder Cowl before making her escape?
Yeah, no way of knowing how the magic worked unless someone.
That's right. And even if she had tampered with the setup, she would need to understand the entire trick to pull it off. Nor does she have any motive. The guard said that she has never had any dealings with the magic
X
Troop's
to
members.
doubt.
Were we not
Maybe her and Cowell were like
things
exes.
turning into an impossible case?
They divorced. I don't know.
Though, Navia. They smell great. They're nice and...
They are my specialty after all.
I feel like something happened.
And I see you've already had 5 of them.
What? 5? Oh, that can't be right. Paimon only counted 3. Honest.
You ate them all. Ate them all, Paimon. How
worry
dare?
about it. At my age, a few...
No. Besides, Paimon knows that if she ate too many, then others wouldn't have enough.
Yeah, it's fine, Paimon. If you ate it, you ate it.
Wait, even you don't believe Paimon? If Paimon ate those 2 extra
right, we get it. Malus, set up the stove again if you would.
Huh?
Making sure
more.
everyone gets 3 macarons, of course.
Exactly.
As you wish, demoiselle.
And I have the egg, sugar, and almonds.
Well, this really is your hobby, huh?
Just hallucinating. What if?
Well, that's it for snack time. I'm going
We
to
didn't
have
even get to
another look
talk.
around the. I don't know what we're looking for yet, but we've still got some time. As attorneys, I suggest that it would be awkward if you got all tongue-tied on stage during the trial.
All right, thanks for your.
It
Okay,
was nothing.
so now we gotta like big
Spina
brain.
di Rosula. Silver,
Yes, yes,
Malus,
yes.
it's time to go. I'll be back if I find anything new.
Okay. We're going on trial now.
All right, it's time to put our heads together. We've got to get our defense ready for the trial. Oh, it's probably gonna be a long and difficult case. There's no point in worrying about that now. We just need to prepare. Here, take Paimon's notes. They should help you review the situation.
Okay, so how do we review the note? The part of child vision. Here's as if child lost control or within it. Has lost its glow now that its owner has left. Oh, wait, what? So guys, what happened if I just pressed Y? What happens if I just pressed Y right here? What happens if I just press Y? Would it let me or not? That's a daddy's bit. I can't select it. Okay.
Why would it be him? Whoever. Gosh, no wonder the serial disappearances never got solved. We all heard that noise, didn't we? The performance would not have been visible from where the doors were guarded. Well, there was, and that's why only the two
Missing
of them
something.
can perform this. There was that size wouldn't have been.
But can we investigate more? We're missing stuff. Can we investigate more? We're missing so many things though. Wait. Through the time. Yeah, we're missing stuff.
Here we go.
Or can I not anymore? Investigate. Oh, to the hook. Wait. The number between 1 and 3. 2. Why can't I view these? Did. Oh, that's just a random chair there, okay. Interesting, okay. I'm missing... What could... We're like missing stuff. Yes. How do we investigate? We gotta keep like going. I've got to keep going through the... Yes, I do. Wait until the next day. On trial. Time to go. Trial. Following. Oh. Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah. 8 a.m. There we go. Stupid. Okay. Now it should be.
What do we do? The whole situation is so confusing. Good
Taking
plan.
step by step.
Possible things.
Just relax.
Okay, is this where we
Everyone
become
else suspects Lenny and Lynette. At least we will be supporting them from the stands.
Ace attorney?
Besides,
Your voice
I
is
doubt
soothing.
Furina understands any more
Thank
about
you.
what happened than we do.
Thanks, Navia.
Best of luck to you.
You're not coming with us? Ouch. Come with us. Please, please come with us. We need all the support. Yeah.
Ah, finally, you're back. Well, how did your investigation go?
I'm missing stuff.
No, no.
Well, now, don't you all look That was to be expected, of course. But don't let that stop you. I shall be terribly disappointed.
Okay, let me
Parties
see
are
how big
present,
brain I
I
am.
declare that the trial regarding the magic show incident is now in session. Firstly, in order for the audience to understand the causes and results of the incident.
Yes, of course. I will explain while Lynette demonstrates on stage. All the necessary items have been prepared.
Oh. Oh, we didn't even get to see it, bruh.
Thank you, Mr. Linney. In that case, I take your statement to be that you ran to and remained hidden within the magic box in the audience stands once the trick began, and thus could not have committed the crime.
Exactly.
Is this correct?
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
In that case, I call upon the prosecution. Lady Furina, do you wish to refute his...
Why, of course I do. Allow me to take the first shot and break this case wide open. Mr. Linney is clearly lying.
Okay, I need a screenshot of this
There is
too.
no way you could have been
Someone
in the
give me a
box the
PNG
whole
of her
time
pointing.
If you were to abduct Halsey and murder Cowell. In fact, I'd say you were hardly in that tunnel at all.
Oh.
That is simply your hypothesis based on the presumption that I'm guilty.
Oh, is that so? And if I may
Dude,
ask,
animation's pretty cool.
what did you hear while you were inside your box?
The roaring countdown of the crowd, of course. That's how I kept track of the time and built anticipation for the finale.
Yeah, I'm not guilty.
And you didn't hear anything else at all? Nothing that might leave an impression of any kind?
No, nothing.
I see. But when the count reached 30 seconds or so, there was a thud. One so loud that I believe practically everyone heard it.
Huh?
Hey, hang on. Something's not right here.
How could Lenny not know about that sound? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he could have heard a noise that loud from inside the box.
I was right by the box and I definitely heard the thud.
Oh.
Look at those scales.
Oh, that's the Oracle. That's so cool.
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to use the words of the magician himself. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye.
Lenny wasn't guilty with Conwell.
It seems his alibi can also collapse in the blink of an eye. Of course, I have armed myself to do far more than smash your alibi. Confidence cannot go unfounded, and my foundations are rock solid. Tell me, aren't you and Lynette actually from the House of the Hearth?
The House of the
Whoa.
Hearth?
They're Patui? Is that why Arlenchino is so, like, prominent in Snezhnaya?
No wonder they did something like this.
So the serial disappearances were the Fatui's doing. Now it all makes sense.
I've got a feeling that what happened on stage probably wasn't just
Wait,
an
but then,
accident.
no, that makes... I feel like, why is Child here then?
That's irrelevant. Our identities have nothing to do with what happened.
Betrayal for real.
Indeed. Then perhaps you could tell us everything that happened during that 1 minute. Your first priority is to prove yourself innocent after all. I'm sure there is little that needs to be kept secret now. Unless your script already has holes in it. The Outlander is speechless. My, oh my, don't they look
That's so cute.
flabbergasted? Now comes the infighting and discord, I suppose. This was almost too easy.
Objection!
Good thing I made all those preparations. Seems the all-nighter I pulled last night is really paying off.
Hey, Linny, why didn't you tell us this before?
Me and Lynette are Fatui.
Order! Order! Mr. Linney, allow me to re-establish the facts. Lady Furina has raised 2 points. First, when the thud was heard in the Opera House, you were neither in the box nor the tunnel. Second, you and Ms. Lynette are both members of the House of the Hearth. Are these claims true?
No doubt a magician's ability to con others. And he has concealed it. All have been set up before. Child here is in Fontaine along with the other house. Some scheme. Been a victim of such schemes before now.
Please answer my question, Mr. Linney.
Yeesh.
I'm sorry. Yes, they're true, Your Honor.
Oh no!
I knew it!
Well, that's it. We might as well move on to the sentencing already.
What should we do now?
Permission to speak, Your Honor.
Granted.
Client has withheld some key information.
In that case, what is your
I
request?
request a brief adjournment. Who's that?
Is that really necessary? They're already as good as
Oh, you can't do that. They're innocent until proven guilty.
The defendant deceived their own attorneys. What is there left to discuss?
Order! Order, I say!
Yeah.
Your request is reasonable, and we shall adjourn.
So you would stick to Mr. Linney's defense?
Yep.
In that case, my dear audience...
Jeez. Yeah, why didn't you tell us, you little...
Well, this is awkward. I didn't think the Hydro Archon would dig all that up. I'm sorry, Traveler and Paimon.
Yeah, sorry.
Paimon doesn't know where to start. We trusted you two.
Yeah, we became your defense attorneys.
We based our entire reasoning on the assumption that you weren't bad guys. Not to set the wrong tone or anything, but Paimon's really mad.
Babies, y'all.
I'm very sorry. I know you're angry, and reasonably so, but
Wait, just because they're
please,
Fatui doesn't
let me explain.
mean that they're bad.
I know you've clashed with the Fatui several times before. I wouldn't be surprised if just hearing the word is enough to make you upset. But our organization is very, very large, and the Harbingers have very different personalities and goals.
Right now, we want to save people. As many as we can.
That's right. I'm sure we're on the same page when it comes to this nation and the disaster that its people might face.
Sus.
I knew if it weren't for our respective identities, we could become good friends.
Sus.
That's why I didn't wish to flat out lie to you, but chose to hide some details instead.
Sus.
The truth is very important, but being completely transparent about everything would see us spending more effort than we need to.
How can we know this isn't just another lie? Yeah, lie to us.
So, you be the judge.
You're attorneys, you can't lie
If
to
I were
us.
you, I fear that I'd even struggle to trust me at this point. You met a Fatus who works as a magician, a trickster by trade. All by coincidence, too. But still, I'm asking you to trust me. I am no criminal. At least, not in this case.
Sorry. Please forgive us.
Does that mean Feminine is also Fitsui? Explain the other issue first. Where did you actually go while the trick was being performed?
Right. Let's hear your answer first, and no lies now.
Of course. I'll answer it. We've been trying to find out how the Oratrice operates. We want to know why it has a consciousness. Why can it deliver sentences accurately? During our investigations, we learned that the machine's core is beneath it.
Oh, so
From
they
that
went to go
moment
see.
on, Lynette and I have been designing this box swap trick with the objective of getting close to the core.
Is that why you needed a whole minute?
That's right. In truth, the audience would take about 75 seconds to count down from 60, while I would only need 15 to get to the opposite box. So, after jumping into the tunnel, I accessed the Opera House basement via the vent and went to investigate the room in which the core is stored.
That air vent was created during the construction of the tunnel specifically to execute this step.
What did you find?
Well, nothing. As soon as I reached that room and was about to investigate, I heard someone's voice. Which should have been impossible, of course. I was quite certain that I was the only one in the room. That voice seemed to recognize me and tried to speak to me. I chose to err on the side of caution. On the way back, I saw the broken vase and the clothes on the ground. But the countdown was almost finished, so there wasn't time to give it any thought. After that, the homicide occurred just as you saw.
Well, that explains why you didn't hear the thud.
Why did you want to understand how the Oratrice operates?
Because of that prophecy I told you about, of course. We must know all we can about this nation's secrets in order to deal with that prophesized crisis.
That's the only way we can save everyone.
So, there you have it. It was never my wish to proceed under this cloud of but like I said earlier, you can be the judge.
Why?
If you want to leave because you don't trust the
Well, Traveler, you decide.
They're always gonna be like, yeah, we have to help you anyways. I'm too nice. I'm too nice. Gotta help everyone, even though they won't like give me the answers that I need to find. I'll just help you anyway. I believe in facts. I don't. I believe that the judgment will be dispensed as it should.
Okay.
Thanks for giving us a chance.
The current problem is that the scales are tipped pretty badly
I wasn't given the chance to,
If we want to refute the
to
Hydro
refuse you, so
we're gonna need a seriously Huh?
it's almost over. Let's go. You decide. Yeah.
Paimon thinks she gets what you mean.
Okay, wait, guys. What was the important piece of evidence? Sorry. Gosh. I guess, I'm going to court.
Both parties have returned to their positions. Let us continue the trial. When last we left off, Mr. Linney acknowledged the new evidence presented by Lady Furina as fact. Therefore, Lady Furina may continue stating her reconstruction of the...
That took long enough. At this stage, let's revisit that scene from Linny's perspective.
Oh, that's so weird. My model just like dies when I try to drink water. You can identify the loopholes in their statement. Use evidence and clues obtained during the investigation to refute any erroneous assertion. Replace them with... Use your refutations, convince the audience, and obtain more support. Thank you so much for dropping by, Huda. Have a great rest of your day, evening, afternoon, time zone. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so... Oh shit, okay, it's like a
As the countdown began, he entered the tunnel. When the flatbed trolley passed, he opened the box and got into an altercation with Halsey, which caused the loud thud.
No.
He did not realize that this sound could be heard by everyone in the opera. Finally, he used the vase to knock her out, before making her change clothes to prevent others from recognizing her. At this time, Cowell arrived in the tunnel, having heard that strange noise, and caught
Okay, but what happened to her body then? How did Linny, like...
So Linny proceeded to knock him out too before stuffing him into that box. Afterward, Linny passed the unconscious Halsey to his accomplice through the magic box in the audience stands before operating the devices such that Cowl's
Makes no
death
sense
would be
now.
ruled an accident.
Okay, yes.
And there you have it. That's
No, that's not the truth.
Side have any objection?
Yes.
Key to refuting Lady Furina is the order.
Okay, so he jumped into the box. Yes. We have in the chamber. Okay, what about this? That sound.
Seem.
Oh, okay. So we can choose, but it'll still ultimately give us like.
Seems. According to Linny, he left via the vent after entering the tunnel. He couldn't have had that altercation with Halsey.
Yes. He entered the tunnel. Wait. He entered the tunnel. He didn't have the altercation, and then he heard the voices.
Linny went to the room that contains the Oratrice's core.
And he heard that, and then he came out.
Linny did not take part in the underground
Yes.
Attention! Ace Detective Paimon has something to say! When the countdown started, Linny did indeed go into the tunnel. But he immediately used a vent to access the Opera House basement, which is where the underground core of the Oratrice is stored.
Dun 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 dun.
Once he reached that area, he heard a voice in what should have been an empty room. Since he thought something was amiss, he returned immediately. The crime scene had already developed by the time he reached the tunnel again. And in order to complete the magic trick, he did not remain there for any length of time.
She's so annoying.
Finally, he reached the surface, and that was when the accident happened from his point of view.
Oh my god, she's so noisy. No reputation, yes. He's innocent once more.
Paimon did it! Paimon actually
Okay,
In
Paimon.
other words, you believe that he knew nothing of the incident?
No, ma'am. However, I believe my opposition's reasoning is flawed.
My reasoning?
On-stage equipment was clearly tampered with in a premedicated fashion. You say that Conwell bumped into Linny, but
If that's
yeah.
the case, then if Cowell hadn't entered the tunnel, who was the entire setup meant to kill? Assuming that what you say is true, Linny only needed to kidnap the young girl to cause a new disappearance case. What would the point of killing someone on stage be?
Oh, they have a point.
That's right, you tell him! And that's why they're partners of mine.
Oh, well, your denial is very strident. I'll give you that. But what proof do you have to back your claims?
Happen to remember how you refuted Linny's alibi?
Of course I do. If he
I
had
do.
been in the magic box the whole time, how could he have not heard that sound? Why do you ask? You're saying that he wasn't?
He wasn't. She was in the tunnel. Your claim has now become a critical clue. This one?
That's right! Linny wasn't in the box or in the tunnel. That's why he didn't hear anything strange during the performance. This means that when the crime happened, Linny had already entered the basement via the vent.
Via the vent.
The same clue you used to disprove his alibi has now become the best proof! How do you like that?
Well played. To think you'd use such logic. Well then, if it wasn't Linny who committed the crimes, then who was it?
Murderer was. Uh-oh. Okay, so the guide report indicates that the fireworks released near the end of the show ignited and burned, sending the water tank. Caused the water to fall and kill Cowell in the box guy. If Linny is no longer under suspicion, other members of the trope would have been able to. Okay. So the box was inside the box, and it was contained the audience member being transported. Yes. Okay, what about this lady?
Is the missing person and an ordinary audience member. Or did she have her own scheme all along? The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant.
Yeah.
Could there have been a third?
Okay, switch to another question. Wait.
Halsey is the missing person and an Could there have been a third person involved? The deceased's name is Cowell.
Let's select him for now. Okay. Oh, hypothesis correct. Oh.
Huh? That can't be right.
Are you sure?
What I must do next is recreate the truth. What Cowell did. And how he went from would-be perpetrator.
Okay, so.
The deceased's name is Cowell. No one entered or left the opera house through its entrances. The sound we heard may have come from a clash, but it would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment.
Oh, there's like questions at the top. Oh my god, okay.
Linny's The deceased's name is Cowell.
Okay, wait. Let me
Linny was not in the tunnel.
Okay, how can I?
Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment. Which
okay.
The deceased's name is Cowell.
How can we envisage Linny as having been unable to interfere with the?
It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent.
Wasn't here.
The sound we heard may have come from a clap. No one entered or. It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would.
Okay, so how can we envisage unable to interfere with the crime? He was like
likely have bumped into Linny was not in the tunnel.
He's the prime suspect,
moment, which gave our criminal. It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent.
Is that all the question?
Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment.
Where did the missing Halsey go?
The sound we heard may have come from a It would have been tough for both people. Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel, so there must have been some fear. No one entered or left the opera house through its entrances. The sound we heard may have come from a clash.
Okay, and then how can I prove that there's an altercation in the tunnel? Okay, how can we envisage Linny as having been unable to interfere with the crime?
Was not in the tunnel.
Okay, so this one, who is our prime suspect currently? Where did the missing Halsey go?
The deceased's name is Cowell. Halsey's clothing was in the deceased's name is Cowell.
So he killed it. Who is the prime suspect?
No one entered or left the opera. It would have been tough for both people.
Okay, so I gotta switch them.
No one entered or. It
oh
would have
wait.
Been tough for both people.
No. Where's Cowell?
The deceased's name is Halsey's clothing was in...
Yes? No? What? Why do things keep disappearing? Oh. Pretty sure this could have been the sound of Halsey and Cowell struggling. Lenny was not in the tunnel for 1 minute. Could have been giving time for Cowell to bring Halsey out of the magic. According to the guard's testimony, no one entered or left. If he means of exit. The box would have been in full view of the audience, seeing that they were discovered.
What's wrong, Traveler? Are you still having trouble figuring things out?
Where in the world did Halsey go?
I see how it is.
Look, since we're at a dead end, why not consider a different track? Just like the trick as it transpired, the end result must have been utterly different from the magician's initial design.
Ooh.
If only we knew how Halsey disappeared.
Well, that would be nice, but the tunnel only has 3 exits, and none of them seem very likely. And it's not like this is a magic
What if
trick
she's
where
like
you
hiding in
just
a
make
box
real life
somewhere?
person disappear, you know, like you did from that
Or like how did Lynette disappear in the water tank?
Excuse my interruption.
Ah. It could have been like how Lynette disappeared in the water
If the
tank.
defense is unable to make further effective arguments, we will move on to the next stage of the trial.
Hold a second. Oh my god, it's like, wait.
Lenny
Hold
was
on a
not in the
second.
tunnel at that moment. The sound we heard may have come from a clack. The deceased's name is Cowell. Lenny.
The water.
The vase was not broken by chance.
Yes. Water. Water, the vase.
Paimon gets it! It all comes together if Halsey disappeared instead of being kidnapped. Lynette escaped from the water tank, vanishing gradually and leaving only clothes behind. If there's a similar method...
How could a person ever be transformed into water?
Ooh,
This
they
is
melted into
reality
water.
We're talking about here.
I
not
request
some
we
magic trick.
examine Cowell.
Must we really? Magic tricks are ultimately just illusions and...
Even so, I trust the traveler's
He
judgment.
trusts me.
The truth must be out there somewhere. Perhaps some new line of reasoning may open if we try to gather. Since Cal was the deceased, we haven't placed much attention on him. But given that we aren't making much progress with the case, it wouldn't hurt to...
People really do come up with all sorts of harebrained schemes when at the end of their rope.
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request on the part of an attorney. Since the trial does indeed appear to be at an... Guards, please step into the lounge and examine...
We are still examining the items, but we have already made critical progress that we feel must be shared with everyone post-hit. We discovered several test tubes of fluid within Cowell's baggage, each labeled separately. The notebook in his backpack claims that these fluids are...
Primordial.
Water from the primordial sea.
The primordial sea.
The note's contents also indicate that Cowell belonged to an organization that sells illegal drugs and that he had an accomplice. The notebook has many entries concerning safe usage of these fluids, in which the keyword dissolve appears many times. One of these tubes was labeled Opera Epiclese, along with yesterday's date. It is empty. The notes also state that these dissolution properties work exclusively on people from Fontaine. It's likely that Halsey was chosen as some sort of test subject. As such, we believe that the defense's hypothesis is, in fact...
You've got to be kidding! People dissolving into water?
Could something so ridiculous actually be true?
Yeah.
Wait a moment. This reminds me of a
Where
certain
does this
prophecy.
primordial water from, though?
It's just a coincidence, isn't it?
Huh. If people can become water, does that mean that the water tank's real use was as a means to hide water stains? And if Cowell was targeting that
that's so
girl...
cool.
Wait just a minute. Could that mean... You two, with me, quick!
Demoiselle, wait! What about your partner?
Let's go. Just trust me.
Order! Order!
It is undeniable that further examination of the deceased's personal effects has yielded some surprising results. But still, let us assume that these clues are indeed authentic, albeit with the understanding that Ms. Halsey has yet to be found. Guards, please continue examining Mr. Linney. It appears your hypothesis is—
Of course. If we uphold this hypothesis, I believe that many of this case's seemingly unrelated clues can be connected
But they all
together.
disappeared through water. All of the girls.
That one didn't make sense. Let's think about this.
All of the girls may have disappeared because of the water.
Something to do with that water from the primordial sea.
But how did Lynette disappear? Okay, who's the prime suspect? We got Owl.
The deceased's name is Cow.
What item did the culprit use to control the timing?
Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. I remember there was something else with the water from the primordial sea should already have been prepped before Halsey entered. Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant for another magic trick.
Oh, this one, okay. Hook. Item did the culprit use to dissolve?
The water from the primordial sea.
Hide the mechanism.
I remember there was something.
Yeah. Nice. How can he? But he can't use the pyrovision though, because he's not like the owner. He's not able to control pyro.
The original plan. Cowl would tamper with the water tank rope, and the number selector securing his target. When the magic box containing Halsey was lowered, the metal hook would retract gradually and pierce the balloon at the top of the box. When the balloon attached to the box popped, the water from the primordial seed inside it would pour down and dissolve Halsey.
Wait, so she's dead?
Afterward, Cowl would enter the tunnel and break the flower vase to conceal the water inside the tunnel, with the remaining evidence being covered up by the water tank on stage.
Where did she disappear to then, if she disappeared?
Something unexpected
Where did she go?
in the tunnel, and wound up being fatally hit by the same water tank he meant to use to cover his tracks.
His tracks.
Huh. That does make sense.
That actually links together a lot of the more confusing pieces
But
of
the lady's
evidence.
gonna find out. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Oh dear, what do I do? Even I think they sound
Oh,
convincing.
you can hear like her second.
Have I falsely accused
Oh,
an
no.
innocent person? What a humiliation.
Now,
It's actually really nice to
it
be.
seems like the only point of contention remaining is the exact circumstances that led to Cal's death. His notes mentioned he had an accomplice who could be related to the situation.
Complex. Who's the other guy in the mask? By
On
Linny
that note,
or
the guards have just contacted me indicating that they uncovered
yeah,
new
by
evidence.
Linny's box.
I shall now
Because
invite him
Cowl
on
was by
stage
her
to share
box.
it with us.
There was another mask.
Thank you, Your Honor. We were just inspecting the luggage of the other people involved in this case, and we found an identical sample of the water from the primordial sea among
What?
That can't be.
Wait.
Does this not click, my dear citizens?
No, wait, what's going on now?
Allow me to... Linny did not need to take part in
Oh,
the
what's going
dissolution
on
of the young
now? I'm
woman
so
at all.
confused.
Indeed, he did leave, having made modifications to the props beforehand. His accomplice Cowl then caused Halsey to vanish, but upon his return, in cruel avarice,
No.
Linny desired sole credit. Ultimately, he knocked Cowl out, and the tool meant to cover the... Now, as much as I regret to have...
No, okay, wait, I'm so
Am I
confused.
right?
We've used up all the evidence we collected. Is this the end of the road?
No, it's not the end of the road, child. Chill day.
Oh no. Seems using the water as new evidence was too good a move.
I think we've all seen enough now. I believe this is indeed the finale.
No, it's not.
Now then, my good.
Excuse me, everyone, but I must interject.
Yes, Navi, that's the
I
rescue.
must ask you not to shout.
Oh, come on. don't be hasty. I have a good reason for interrupting, you know. Now, would anyone here like to take a little break from... I'll show you an amazing trick. One that can bring a young woman who has disappeared back in the flesh, right before your very eyes. Please.
What in the world is she saying?
No offense, miss, but miracles like that are beyond my scope as a magician.
Come on now, don't be silly. Magic is all about misdirection, isn't it? It often conceals the truth while presenting a fascinating illusion. But once everyone believes the illusion, can't magic reveal the truth to them once again? And wouldn't such a trick be the most marvelous finale to today's performance? Come on, Linny and Lynette. Give it another go. Don't worry, but as the magic makers and stars of the show...
I understand.
Interesting. What's going on now?
And voila.
Hey, yo? Huh?
Sorry for the interruption.
Wait, isn't that Halsey? So...
To be
so
clear,
confused.
I'm only here because this person told me that if I testified, the merit of doing so would lessen my sentence. I was hiding outside this room listening to the proceedings because I was afraid that I would be the one put on trial.
Girl.
I was just feeling happy that no one had noticed me, and then before I knew it, she caught me.
No shit.
That'll teach you to underestimate us three.
Where should I begin? I'm sorry. I'm the one who killed Cowl. I admit it.
No. You can't be sorry.
Firstly, my name isn't Halsey. It's Lillian.
She's from
and I'm originally from Mondstadt. I heard that Linny's show was gonna be a real thriller, but I missed the chance to buy a ticket, so I stole one. That's how I make a living. I steal stuff here and there. And I'd never been caught before.
How'd you make it all the way to
I was noticed at the harbor a few days ago, and I barely got away. Lenny was the one who caught me.
Yeah, she was. Oh, right, she was the one who stole shit.
Hey, no wonder you look familiar. So you were the thief. Liddy even mentioned that you were pretty skilled.
Well, and I thought that would have been the end of it, but then the number selector chose me. He even mentioned the Fortress of Meripede. That's a prison, isn't it? So you can imagine how shocked I was. I thought he was onto me for sure. So I played along with the show while looking for an opening to flee. But then I got water poured on me for no reason, and then someone jumped into the tunnel to nab me. I wasn't going to take that lying down, so I knocked him out and stuffed him into the box. There was nowhere to run from there, though, so I had to change my clothes and hide in a box containing performance costumes. I slipped out after the first guard arrived at the scene and continued hiding inside the opera house.
Karma gets you there.
Can a person even hide in there?
If they're a practice hand at concealment.
But I swear, I didn't know that the water tank would fall. Had I known that, I wouldn't have put him in the magic box. I may be a thief, but I'm no killer.
Oh, you're gonna go in jail anyway. Sorry, girl.
Pretty clear now, doesn't it?
This time, we need to tell the...
Sorry, girl. You, Sorry, girl. Halsey dissolved. No. You literally caused him. Exactly. Just use things
The
and
sound wasn't from a fight.
Stuck him in the box.
Vase was...
And she changed her clothes.
Lillian.
Him in the box.
It's Ace Detective Paimon
Oh my
time!
god. Just Paimon.
Having been selected out of the blue, Lillian panicked. Her panic only intensified after she entered the tunnel and had water poured on her head. So she kicked the door open, producing the thud we all heard. Hearing the commotion, Cowl leapt. He did not know that Lillian was not from Fontaine, but was a thief who made her way in by stealing a ticket. Mistakenly believing that the water from the primordial... The two broke the flower vase during the struggle. struggle, but Lillian came out on top. Not with no way of escaping, she changed her clothes and hid in the costume.
Oh, pow, pow. Successful refutation. We got like primos for each thing we got, right?
She knew that she would have to go through guard inspection if she tried to leave afterward. So
Yeah, I told you. She was probably like stuck in the vents or some shit.
last 2 days.
She had already become desperately hungry by the time we were chatting over macarons. So, she swiped 2 of them right under our noses. Talk about a sneaky thing.
At this point, all the events that happened in the tunnel have now come to—
so that— Bravo!
Now then, Lady Furina. Please answer the question, Lady Furina. Also, if I may add, the trial has not yet ended.
What? Are you reading my mind now?
Girl, you accused us.
No.
You talk shit about us.
I have no further arguments.
Wow.
If there are no objections, then as the Chief Justice of Fontaine, I shall once again repeat the full sequence of events. The actual perpetrator of the serial disappearances, Cowell, selected his next victim from the audience reservation list. With some modifications to the selector, he could ensure that the pre-selected young woman would be chosen. To cover up any evidence while committing the deed, Cowell thought of allowing the water
but he
tank
was
to fall,
also sus,
which would
too.
conceal the water left behind after the young woman was dissolved. He also tampered with the rope suspending the water tank.
So they're both
using the
bad
fireworks at the
people.
end of the
Okay.
performance to
It
cause
was
the
just
tank to
wrong,
drop
bad
and
timing
hide the
that
water
Cowell
marks.
died.
He poured the water from the primordial sea into a balloon during the preparation of the magic box and stuck it to the box's lid.
Interesting.
Finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door when bringing the young woman to said box. When the magic trick officially began, the box containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel, tightening the hook rope and bursting the balloon containing the water. If all had gone to plan, the young woman would be dissolved at this time. However, Lillian was not from Fontaine and thus fled the box with a loud noise. Realizing that there was trouble, Cowell entered the tunnel and met Lillian.
Oh, that makes sense.
Thinking
Okay,
that the
so
waters had not yet taken
because
effect,
she's not
he
Fontaine,
decided to proceed.
she could not be dissolved. That's why she didn't like. That was wasted water, basically.
However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked unconscious, and placed into the magic box, and thus became his own final victim. Lillian, according to her own statements, then changed clothes and hid until the performance ended, before hiding in other parts of the opera house. As for Linny, he was in the underground structures within the opera house. From this reconstruction of events, we can conclude
he's
that Linny,
innocent.
the accused, is in... While there is much in Linny and Lillian's, this case at least can be handed over.
Yay! We're innocent. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Ooh.
As such, Linny and Lynette are officially declared not guilty.
Great work.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
I'll celebrate yet.
Next, I think we deserve an explanation. How did you find the water from the primordial sea in Linny's baggage?
Right! Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake.
I suspect that the accomplice mentioned in Cowell's notes was not Linny, but you, yes? I'm sure you know what you must do to lessen your sentence.
Confess.
Speak quickly! Unless you want to earn yourself a one-way ticket to Coupon Town.
I was just following orders. We were supposed to place blame for the serial disappearances onto Linny, and thus cause suspicion to fall on the Fatui. The higher-ups said that—
And now that your plan has fallen through, and the secrets of the water have been revealed, you have become a liability to said higher. Therefore, you would be wise to tell everything you know and seek the protection of the guards.
Yes!
Yeah, confess.
Our boss discovered that the water can cause people to dissolve. It can also be made into a potion, which when extremely diluted, can cause people to experience unforgettable exhilaration.
We've been in this business for a while now, and have made decent more off it. The disappearances were also the...
He disappeared.
And now he can no longer talk.
Such
Sheesh.
An outrageous act. All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
Whoa. No. Okay, we don't get to know who. We don't get to know who was the boss. Damn.
We're just going back now? That's...
Traveler, Paimon, please wait.
Oh, we don't get to...
I know you may not want to speak to me right now, but still, let me thank you
Don't
again
wish-
for defending me
I
to
just
the
didn't
end.
want to see anyone
I
falsely
guess.
accused.
I didn't approach you with any ulterior motives or ill. As for why I'm a Fatus, it's because the goals of the House of the Hearth align with those of an orphan like me. That was how Father, who you might know as the Knave, approached recruiting us back then too.
Valentino.
The knave? The one who controls the House of the Hearth? She's your father?
That's right. And since we're here, back when our parents first died, Lynette and I were left wandering the streets. To survive, I took to surreptitiously observing an older street performer who did magic. It took me several days to figure out how he pulled off his amazing tricks. I took my sister through several streets until we found a crowded corner, and we began to perform magic tricks there. To my surprise, we proved to be pretty popular, and we could at least stop worrying about where our next meal would come from for a time.
But what about Fremine then?
I didn't want my sister to remain a street rat together with me. Before long, an aristocrat came to me and claimed that he wished to take us in after watching my performances.
So you went from orphans to...
That was how we felt at first too. But I gradually discovered that while we were called foster children, he was really
he
after
wanted
my
to use
talent for
him.
magic tricks. He would constantly take me to all sorts of banquets to garner it.
That doesn't seem too bad either.
It took a while for me to realize just how dark his heart really was. After one particular performance at a banquet, I discovered that Lynette was not on the same return vehicle as me. I waited a long time after we returned home, but she did not come back. The answer he gave me was, she caught the eye of the most eminent person at the banquet, so I sent her over as a gift. I mean,
No,
you'll be
no,
able to
no, no,
perform
no,
your
no.
magic regardless of who your assistant is, yes?
Oh no. So he was gonna... But wouldn't Fontaine's
Wait.
laws deal with
Isn't this a PG-13 game?
As far as outsiders are concerned, this is a relationship akin to adoption or foster care, and they have their ways of escaping the eye of the law.
Yeah.
I managed to ferret out the location of the mansion of that so-called eminent person.
Yo, what the
and
hell?
hurried through the night. But by the time I leaped, all I saw was the moonlit ground covered in blood, and the knave standing there in the darkness.
So, she'd already taken
Yeah,
care
good
of
job,
that guy.
Valentino.
That's right.
Best
She had
woman,
rescued
yeah.
my sister before she could come to any harm, and had even discovered several
so
girls
nice of
hidden in
her.
the basement. All of them orphans.
Yeah, this is why she's my favorite harbinger.
I mean, the knave might have seen something in me, and so she made me an offer. The House of the Hearth welcomes you, for your interests align with ours. Here, none will ever betray you. Indeed, betrayal shall never be permitted here. I was hesitant to trust her. I mean, I had just been betrayed by nobles.
Let's go, Valentino.
But she was also quick to destroy the noble who had taken us in at first.
Oh, so that's how the two of you joined the House of the Hearth.
But she's after the Gnosis.
She has her own plans. She has gained permission from the Tsaritsa to first use the Gnosis's power once she obtains it. She plans to use it to find a way to break the prophecy and save Fontaine.
So, she believes in that prophecy too?
That's right. The whole House of the Hearth is currently working to combat that crisis. Today's case has also proven that people from Fontaine can indeed dissolve into some sort of water, thus further supporting the prophecy. All of us house members here, Lady Arlecchino herself included, are from Fontaine. We won't give up on defending our homeland.
From Fontaine too.
To us orphans, The only connection we have left to this world, apart from our family.
So, from small deeds like distributing magic pockets to huge schemes like stealing a gnosis.
It's
So
alright.
cool.
I understand. I just hope you can understand that even as a member of the house, I have never stopped making my own decisions, and that I believe if you should need anything at all in the future.
Okay, that's so cool.
Bye, Lenny.
What about Lynette? You gotta say bye to Lynette too. You gotta say bye to Lynette too, Paimon. How dare. There too, my dude. Oh yeah.
Hey there. What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for us now?
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it? I do feel that we're getting closer to... Huh? What's wrong, my dear
I'm
partner?
leaving Fontaine. I was only trying to defend Lenny. I wasn't into the other shenanigans.
And given that there's...
I see. Well, I won't lie. I'm a little shocked to hear that from you. But I
Yeah,
suppose
we just arrived in
travelers who
Fontaine.
have
We had to
only
go to
arrived in
court.
Fontaine, after all. Sorry.
I need a break.
I might have been too presumptuous.
Don't say that now.
And we were having so much fun investigating with
I
you,
need a
too.
break, girl. We just arrived and we had to go to court.
It was like having new waters flowing. Sorry about that. Wait, shall we have a farewell meal?
Huh?
Food?
Anyway, it would just be a meal.
You don't have
Free food, right? Free food? Yeah, Navia? Free food. Free food. Free food. Act 1 complete. That was long. Holy crap. Whew, okay. I think after this, I think we'll leave the next part for another stream. Oh. Got a few wishes. I'll save that for next. I might stream on Friday, or I might stream again. Well, let's do a temple. Do a temple on the stand. Because I want my Jane. Let's do a temple on the standard for Jane. What's my history? Oh, it just switches. I'm on 5. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm on 8. Okay, so maybe we'll get Sayukons, hopefully. Or Jean? Jean? Believe in the Jean. Okay, let's do a tenfold. Jean. Jean! 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 Are you?
Come on, traveler, let's go. The world is full of lost ballads just
Anyways. Thank you so much for dropping by. I hope you enjoyed that part of the fun. It was fun. It was interesting. I'm actually really excited for the next part. Who knows? Maybe we'll leave it for another stream, or who knows? I might do it off stream. We'll see. I don't know how long it is. Yeah. I'll probably stream on Friday in the evening, or on Sunday again at the usual time. Thank you so much.
Right now, I wish I was sitting at the top of a tree, looking out over a meadow, cider in hand.
And I hope you have a great rest of your day, evening, afternoon time zone. Oh, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye 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 bye. Oh, wrong window, wrong window.